Hello there YouTube, I am Ynsin and welcome back to my time at Portia. I'm going to be firing straight into the game. I can't really remember where we were, so we're going to have to take a look. It's been a wee while since I've played this. I'm not going to lie, I have been playing a lot of Remnant 2 since it came out, and it has kind of shadowed all of my other games that I was getting through as well. I've got a stream up as well. If anybody doesn't know, I stream on Twitch and I'm currently live, which won't be too helpful now, but if you go over to my Twitch, you'll find the account Ynsin. It's the same one as the one you're watching this on YouTube. And you'll find my account where I upload the VODs and also primarily YouTube content. I'm kind of anxious to see where we were. I remember we got the poisonous knuckles. You are so lucky that I've turned this volume down for you. This is insane. Sleeping in my sunglasses with all of my noisy ass ceiling fans around. Let's go see where we're at. Our inventory is probably a bit of a mess, but I don't think that's too much of a problem. I think we may have hit a weight wall. And I don't mean because we've been eating lots and lots of meals. I'm talking about specifically time gates. So we'll check our inventory, which is surprisingly pretty clean. There's a couple of bird's nests here. I'm not sure if we actually need those in the near future. I'll open them anyway. There's free feathers. What's the harm? I'll probably also take this resin and I'll put it on my other inventory right over here. Yeah, this is a mess. Ignore this. This section right here. Probably don't even need this fertilizer in my main inventory either. I should probably put that in here too. Right next to the honey. Delicious. Papa Bear's gonna love his nice pooey honey. Okay, we'll take a look at our production. We'll see what we were working on. Looks like we're making some bronze bars, which are finished now. Great. We'll fill up this machine before we take a look at what else needs crafting. These carbon steel bars look like they're pretty much good to go. That's going to be done by the end of the day. And this charcoal has completely finished. Let's be honest, we're probably going to need to put more charcoal on, specifically because we need the charcoal pretty desperately to make these carbon steel ingots, which we may not actually need anymore. Oh, good. We got some of the stainless aluminum, not to be confused with aluminium, and Axe here for his daily perv on our scarecrow. It's all flooding back to me. The memories are all coming back. There's something sticking out of his back here. It's kind of weird. Is that like a... Is that an arousal response? Who knows? Hard to tell at this angle. Let's put the production stuff that we just farmed into this chest right here. It's filling up pretty quickly. I don't know how we're going to really manage once we convert some of these stainless aluminum bars into plates. We'll get that on now, assuming we're not making anything now. We're not. Aluminum plates. We can make 3 of these, that's fine. And now let's try and remember what we needed them for. I see in our missions we need to make a water tower and a charge station. We'll take a look at those. Water tower and a charge station. Charge station I'm pretty sure was an absolute pain in the ass. Steel plates, yuck. Large pipes, they're not so bad. We did run out of resin though, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We've got enough hard aluminum, sorry. We've got 2 of these advanced engines and we need an industrial furnace, annoyingly. We may as well make one of these industrial furnaces now. Like, what's the harm? We'll go into the assembly index and we'll try and find it. Not the civil furnace, industrial furnace is the one. 5 marble planks, we've got enough. 5 steel plates, we only need 2 more, and 2 industrial cores, which we can make an absolute ton of. Actually, we can only make 2 because, again, we're at the choke point of resin. Let's go put on 2 carbon steel plates. Let's boil that up. Put that in the crock pot for dinner. Steel plates. Was it steel plates? Yeah, I think it was just steel plates. We can make a bunch of these, but we're only... No, let's make a few. A few spare. All right, check out journal for any other missions that we were going to do. There is the snowball fight tomorrow, and I have decided that we are going to be throwing in some stones, some rather large rocks into these snowballs, so that we can guarantee ourselves a victory. Maybe we can knock Higgins out as well. That would feel good. Got some dried apricots here. That's right, we did the big dungeon in the desert, didn't we? We fought that giant mechanoid spider. Got no skill points. That's fine. Missions. We still don't have Dawa's fish stew. He is very patient. It's almost been an entire in-game year. All right. Dawa will give us a little bit of relationship, $50 and some experience. In the cooking set. See, I don't know how we make the cooking set. I thought this was the cooking set. We've got some grilled catfish. Let's make some more. This takes a wee while. Doesn't really cost us a lot. We already picked up a lot of catfish while we were kind of, what? Fishing. That's it. I'll make 2 of these what's-majiggies. Industrial cores. I can make 5 of them, apparently. Good. I got 2 of these. Let's actually set the industrial furnace to be our next target. All right, we need 5 marble planks as well. I'll just put these straight here. We'll need 5 marble planks from the refinement chest. These are marble planks. Let's make them. And let's whack them down. Good. Oh, totally forgot. There you go. Better christen the stream with a nice stream flex. I actually got into lifting in the last week or so. And I'm starting to see all the baby muscle come back. So hopefully I'm going to gain lots and lots of weight. I also got a huge tub of protein powder. It's like a big 5-kilo sack. It looks ridiculous. I'm picking that up tonight. What else do we need? We just need these steel plates, don't we? And that's it. How are our fruits doing? Okay, that's not what I wanted, obviously. 8 days away, 8 days away. This here is 9 days away, the nitro tree. And this tree here, 4 days away for a big apple. All right, that's fine. Now, I did think we could get some automation with ACK, but it doesn't actually seem like we're at that point yet. I think we'll be able to do it soon, but just not yet. It might even be in our best interest to just sleep the day away again, I think. We got our horse last episode. This thing is amazing, by the way. You go so fast on the horse. It goes like the clappers. Literally goes like the clappers. Like, literally goes like the clappers. Sorry, I'm just doing some more housekeeping on my desktop. I've noticed that my frames have started to dip a lot while I've had my microphone app open. How much was this? It was 90k, wasn't it? Yeah, we can't afford that. We could go fishing. Could just blow the day away fishing, and we could catch a bunch of the big fish. Maybe we can get ourselves a nice big house. Let's take our horse. X holding down the fort. He's still kind of perving around. Oh, we can feed our horse. That's strange. Oh, we can feed them plant fiber, which is really funny. Let's feed them plant fiber, see what happens. Hopefully there's going to be fertilizer all over the place. That's kind of what we want, isn't it? The end game for the horse is just a poo everywhere. Delicious, delicious poos. Okay, where were the catfish as well? Did we mark it out on a map last time we were playing? I think we may have, you know. I think we may have. Let's check over here. Ah, we did. Very nice. Okay, we're going to pick up every catfish we can. And we're also going to get the starfish as well. Not starfish, the crownfish. The ones that are worth heaps of money. What a way to open a stream. Let's go straight to the fishing. We are going to need a lot of these catfish, by the way. They are now our new source of stamina. For now. I think there was a better... No, sorry, not stamina, health. Ah, well, let's catch this frogfish because I accidentally clicked on it. Still worth 75 bucks. That's not bad. Pretty good, actually. I mean, that's not great, is it? It's a drop in the bucket of a crownfish. We'll only get catfish and crowns, I think. We're not going to waste our time with anything else. Why would we? And also catfish. We're going to waste our time getting these catfish because it's tricky to buy them. If we buy them from Toddy, he gives us a limited amount of these things and they're only 100 bucks each. And we could pretty easily fish up 50 of them before we can actually get to the point where we can just afford to buy them all. It's just a cost-benefit analysis. We don't want that tennis racket ever. Straight up ever. Oops, I accidentally clicked on that frogfish. Oh, I'm so rusty. We need to abuse the skill that we've got to get all the crownfish. And catfish. I think that's what's throwing me up. I've got 2 targets. One of them's obviously this catfish. No more meetings till 2 p.m. I can hang out in chat. Well, that's great. I hope I'm not distracting you too much from your work. I hope this amazingly interesting round of fishing here is not captivating your mind too much. and that you can't work anymore. Oh, a catfish. Usually I don't really like to be catfished, but it hasn't happened in a long time. And in this game, it seems to be nominal. It actually has a reward now to be catfished. Kind of funny that all these fish are fine here in the summer and also in the winter as well. Like, there is literally snow beneath the water, which doesn't make sense. Been a while since I've been catfished as well. That's lucky. A lot of people are getting catfished these days. I don't know anyone actually that's been catfished recently, but at the same time, I imagine it happens quite frequently, simply because money is quite hard to come by. We're getting a lot of catfish. I'm not seeing a lot of crownfish. It seems like it's just exclusively catfish today. Wonder how our energy's looking. It's a little bit of a shame that it doesn't show you the energy meter while you're fishing. Unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with these catfish anymore. I think we've got enough for now. We only want the ones with the crowns on them. Or the ones with the wee stars, yes. That'll also do. Hello there, Blue Ocean 1. Welcome to the stream. We are just currently exploiting the game for infinite riches. Believe it or not, every game seems to have some kind of heinous exploit in the fishing system, and this game is no exception. Like, straight up, it's ridiculous. Oh, there's a new video coming out on Remnant 2 as well. I'll be putting that up next week. I have broken the game almost entirely. Even Animal Crossing? Absolutely, even in Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. The last one I saw of that is kind of old, and it was a mobile game. So last time I checked, Animal Crossing had this really, really embarrassing energy-based system where you couldn't really do a lot of things, you know, if you actually played the game like you would Animal Crossing. There are a couple of earlier ones, right? You haven't played Animal Crossing in years? Me neither. I think I played it on DS for a bit, but I went back to it on my cell phone. Because they released a mobile version, and it's not great. Like, it's the same game, but it's not great. I kind of removed a lot of the long-term replayability from it. There's a Switch version? Do you have unlimited energy in the Switch? Because that was my huge turn-off when I played it on mobile. Bit of a shame, actually, how everybody's leaning into making mobile ports of their games and then putting really, really bad energy-based systems so you can only play for like half an hour. You'll have to ask Cass. Yeah, she'll know. She is the animal that crosses. Man, look at us go. We've got so many catfish today. We're like that TV show, Catfished. I doubt that comparison needs any explanation either. I'll let them know you said that. Yeah, Cass is the animal you don't cross. For those watching the VOD on YouTube, by the way, which I'm going to be uploading this to, Cass and Dylan are two good friends of mine. Dylan is currently in chat, and this is who I'm talking to. Wondering if I had any rubber... Sorry? I was wondering if you had any rubber gloves. It's called Chucks, and does it ring a bell? Any green gloves? Yeah, we do, actually. We've got a bunch of them. Well, we have the gloves, but ours are pink. Simply because we don't want to lose them in the dark under-sink cabinet that we have here. And also the woman who lives here bought them. Go figure. Why, is there like an exploit with the green gloves? Can you sell them for 5,000 bucks a pop? Because I'm still waiting to get some fish I can sell for 5,000 bucks a pop. Actually, we've been flirting with the waitress at the place we sell the fish, so now we can sell them for about 6.2k. That's insane. This catfish area. You'd want to see some on the hands? Oh, I can actually do you one better. You know, I have got a Series 4 payday lined up, and I got myself this balaclava to go with it. And I'm going to be wearing this thing every time I fire into a game and stick my mask on. It's pretty good. Here, I'll show you. How's this? Is it good? Oh yeah, that's comfortable. This was the best $2 I ever spent. I hope I don't miss a crownfish while I was crouching behind my desk to put this on. That's ridiculous. I don't have those at all? No, unfortunately not. Not the green ones, and certainly not any that I can access. Oh, I love these things. I've got a bunch of neon green things, actually. I've got a mug on the way as well, because I drink a lot of coffee. I figured I'd start wearing that, start using that on stream as well. Oh well. My hands are better seen than not, though. I quite like my hands. Maybe I should buy a pair. Maybe. They're a bit shiny. I'd probably go for something made of cotton instead, just so you can literally see nothing. I could probably get a keyboard cam as well, so people know I'm not cheating at this fishing game. Although it's probably pretty obvious now, I probably whiffed every single click I've done the last 10 minutes. Ooh, this one's got a star. Ooh, it's $60. God, I wouldn't even wipe my ass with that living catfish. What a waste. Waste of time. Anyway, how are we all doing? I've completely neglected to actually ask chat how they are, and I've just fired into the joke straight away. Usually it's the other way around. Got another catfish. We've been catfished like crazy today. Specifically those, probably you won't take consideration. I'm open to a bunch of things. Utility gloves, though. I think fingerless green gloves would probably work a bit better. If this is the intent that we're specifically going for with the green screen behind me. So that you guys can't see that I'm actually in a room. I mean, I'm outside. I'm not in a room. I'm standing outside. I've got a standing desk and I've got a ring light and I'm standing outside and it's pissing down with rain. That's why I'm so wet. You can probably hear the rain, actually. Or maybe not. I've got a good limiter on my mic. Eventually go for a full green bodysuit. What, like a morph suit? Neon green morph suit. What's the point? It would be easier for me just to take the webcam off. Unless you want me to just like draw things on it or wear a fedora. Well, bye. Well, bye, Bluey Ocean. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not entirely sure what you're getting at with these gloves. But if you're selling them, I'm not particularly interested. We've already got some pink ones. How many fish have we got? It's almost 4 p.m. as well. We pretty much wasted the day away fishing. Most of our stuff is probably done as well. We got 24 catfish, that's quite a few. 5 of these frogfish that we don't want, 1 of these 1-star. This is a shit haul. This is probably the worst haul we've had in this entire game. We're gonna keep all of these catfish though. They're really, really handy to have. We'll go back home and we'll actually start playing the game a wee bit. I'm not selling. Are you sure? Because you seem like a neon green Chuck's gloves type salesman to me. I mean, I'm no expert in neon green Chuck's type gloves salesman. I haven't really met very many either. I've only got maybe 6 people who specialize into that kind of field of sales. I've also got about 2 friends who sell the pink ones, and unfortunately for us, they were first, so we ended up going with them instead. It's a huge industry here in New Zealand. Disgustingly large. The Chuck's Glove Mafia. We can also now make this industrial furnace, because we've got the steel plates. Boom. Oh, piss. I've made the wrong thing. Right, we need 2 more. We can get 2 more. We've got 2 more, right here. I'll split the stack, put this on here, then I'll drop it in. Sorry, I just had this enormous brain fart. Okay, we've got our giant industrial furnace. Now we can start thinking about building the thing that needs the giant industrial furnace, annoyingly. Speaking of pink, we're going to go see Barbie tonight, and I don't own anything pink. Ooh, maybe you should get yourself some neon pink Chucks gloves. Well, maybe not actually. Or maybe you should. But I wouldn't wear anything made for cleaning to a movie where you can guarantee a room full of women. Like, you probably just... you're better to wear a tutu than wear cleaning products. Okay, what we're looking at, the assembly index. We need to make one of these charge stations, which are actually kind of tricky. We have the hard aluminium, and we need 3 more steel plates. I don't actually think we have 3 more steel plates, not even on the boil. Was going to wear what I wore to My Chemical Romance concert. That's probably a good endeavor, to be quite fair. I'm just going to whack this here as a reminder. Steel plates. We only got 1 more boiling. Let's add another 4, eh? There we go. 5 on the boil. And we should probably just sleep, honestly. Wow, this charcoal really is going quick, isn't it? This is going to be done. This one should be making something at the moment, but it's not. I think we can make 50 carbon steel bars with it. We're kind of running low on lead bars, but at the same time, we don't really need a lot of lead bars. We don't have much tin alloy. Strengthened glass is actually becoming a bit of a choke for us, so we should probably start making a bit of glass as well. What am I trying to make? Looks like you're setting up a space station or something. You are very, very close. I am, in fact, recreating NASA. Or, actually, for a better, less sarcastic response, fucked if I know. This game literally just gives you recipes for any old thing, and once you make them, you put them down, and it just turns into something sometimes that you didn't even make in the first... Like, here, I'll give you an example. Horse! Here we go. So if I go over here to the wood farm, and I'm pretty sure there is a better name for a forest of farmable trees than wood farm. We go over here, I set up this water wheel, and this gigantic aqueduct. Now... this water wheel might look rather large, but when I built it, it was maybe twice my height, my character's height. And this thing, I don't know how I got it here without heavy machinery. I think I'm just the strongest bastard in the world. I didn't build this shed, however, hilariously. I did build the thing inside of it, the engine. That was actually a part of the water wheel. Well, I say I built the engine. I found the engine, and then I put it on the water wheel. And then it worked perfectly, so perfect. Was there like some kind of joke I was missing with that guy trying to sell me some Chuck's green gloves? Is that like a bait or a troll or something? Or is he actually like going around trying to sell green Chuck's gloves to streamers? Because I wish him the best of luck, but there are better demographics that you can sell Chuck's green gloves to. Streamers are probably not the demographic famous for cleaning. Although that may be a little bit anecdotal. Because I've had my view tainted by, I found the streamer a couple of weeks ago, and he had been streaming for like 7 years. No one really watched him. Honestly, there was nothing wrong with his stream. It was just bland. But he did this one stream where he'd cleaned up his room, and he removed this green screen from behind his desk chair, and the whole room, I kid you not, was packed up to the ceiling with trash. There was literally just like this little cubby cave of trash where his bed was. There were literally moving things in the trash, like rats, maggots, just a bunch of really, really gross stuff. And this guy chose to live like that. So what did he do? He spent a couple of days cleaning out the room. Good man. Unfortunately, a couple of days later, it went back to being a bit of a hole. He started just leaving trash all around the place. There was one thing he picked up from the bottom of his pile. It was a cast iron pot full of pasta that had gone like strangely shrunken and desiccated. There was cheese in it too, so it just big ooh. I think we slept it our way. Quite honestly, I don't think we talk to anybody. We're not particularly interested. Ooh, gross. Yeah, it's foul, isn't it? Obviously there were like cockroaches and stuff in there as well, but I think once you are sleeping in the same bed as a bunch of rats, you really need to reassess your priorities and the way you manage your garbage. Sorry, I just had some screen tearing. Why do I tell this? I'm trying to have lunch. Because that guy tried to sell me cleaning equipment. Don't blame me. Oh, don't hate the player, hate the game. Oh yeah, back to Barbie. Man, you are going to love it. I love Barbie so much. This is a hot take, but I liked it a lot more than Oppenheimer, which I saw a few days after Oppenheimer. I was quoting Barbie with Sam, my girlfriend, for, like 3 straight days. And then we went with Carl to go see Oppenheimer, and it was really depressing. It's like the Zoomers now have their own version of The Godfather. Just a slow, drippy... nothing burger, basically. It's a nothing burger. I reserve my right to dislike it until after I've seen the film. Oh, you'll be singing the Ken song. I guarantee it. Every single man that was in the audience when I was there, both of them came out singing that Ken song. Also, there's a Ken song, and it's the only real part of the movie that's similar to a musical. Which is quite nice, because usually Barbie movies kind of push musicals on the entire movie. We're going to reassess what we're doing with this industrial crafter. Refuel it, obviously. I think we put carbon steel bars back into it because we do need them. We need them desperately. Quite desperately. Oh, if you didn't see my review on YouTube for the Barbie movie, there's a few things that you should know. John Cena is in the movie. Who else is in the movie? There's a lot of guys. Will Ferrell is in the movie as the CEO of the conglomerate Mattel, the company that actually make Barbie. And they spend the whole movie just laughing at themselves. It's really quite nice. I actually see a bunch of little blips on the map. What is this? Vehicle pistol. Oh, this is the charging station and something else that I need to worry about. Apparently Emily desires something and there's a broken handle rail. And Albert desires something. Well, Albert can go suck a fat one because I am trying to cuck him. We got a piece of mail from the Portia Times. Hey, Builder Welder, the Portia Times is now officially profitable, in large part thanks to you. Here's what you wrote from last time. $2,000 bucks, Jesus. You know that... Wait, you saw John Cena? Must have had X-ray vision or something. Yeah, no, I noticed him as soon as he popped up, and you will too. He's got the John Cena brand body. You know, the super buff one that only John Cena has and uses. And Michael Cera is in it as well. He's really funny. He's just like... He's the guy who's in the background, like, why the fuck is this happening? And... you know, he's the viewer perspective, I suppose. But he also gets his own fight scene where he kicks a bunch of hens' asses, which is quite good. I got $2,000 bucks in this envelope. Literally, the newspaper is now more lucrative than actually playing the game. Because the gameplay loop is supposed to be you go and you build things and you sell the crafted goods and then you get crafting commissions and you fulfill those commissions and people pay you to fulfill the commissions and you actually get more money doing a commission than you get from crafting goods and then selling that. I think you make like $100 per craft and it takes resources. This didn't take anything and all it takes is a little bit of paper each day. There's not many people who live here either. It's ridiculous. We're going to keep it, obviously. But I'm also a little bit salty that that's even a thing. Sent here isn't even an NPC. I think he was added in a patch or something. Oh, the snowball battle has started. That's strange. I don't think I saw how to start it. Where was it? Down here. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's right here. Right next to my house. Can't believe I missed that. I will gallop on my valiant steed all the way over here. There it is, obviously. Hello, bitches and bastards. I'm ready to huck some snowballs. Snowball fight. I am violent, too. You get points every time your snowball hits somebody. Mars is in the open. Hit him with a snowball. The tutorial is asking me to segregate Mars specifically. I know what the projectile line is. Participating requires at least 15 stamina. Okay. And we get lots of snowballs all day. That's fine. Where are you? Oh, this is actually kind of tricky, isn't it? I am putting... There's Higgins. Oh, that bastard. I am putting rocks into these snowballs. Getting Higgins right in the face. There we go. This is actually kind of tricky. Simply because of the timing of everything. I'll hit this child. And I'll try and I'll hit this person peeking. Or not. I'm going to hit this doctor because he's a coward. I tried to fight him once. There's a poo way over here too. I could probably hit that. What happens if I hit it? Nothing. There we go. I just got the little boy. I'm going to hit the Rick and Morty character in the face next. Who else wants a snowball right in the gob? This child wants a snowball in the gob. So does this doctor. There we go. And I'm going to hit this child over here too. Simply because he's a child. I got Higgins right in the face. Good. I put the biggest stone in there for him too. There we go. There's one. There's two. I don't know if this is actually a good score or not. It doesn't really feel like it. I also feel like I'm on a time limit for some reason. I know I'm probably not. Maybe I could be a bit more patient. Wow, they loved me hucking snowballs into their mouths. Jesus Christ. Freaks. I'm going to try that again. I'm going to try and get 100% accuracy, which means we're going to have to be a little bit more patient and go for these front guys here. Whoops. I completely missed it almost in the first moment. Hit this guy around the face, Django. I'll hit Emily in the face because it's funny. This child moved as I threw it. That's quite annoying. Restart? No, it's fine. We'll just go through with this. I think we're actually going to get ourselves some snow for our efforts. There we go. Got Higgins. Got the doctor around the face as well. Right in his bitch mouth. Who's next? Eat snowballs, peasants! Petra moved as soon as I clicked. It's a little bit frustrating. Gonna hit this child, hit Emily in the face, of course, and we'll hit Ginger's uncle in the face, and obviously Higgins in the face. He deserves it. There we go. We're getting a few of them. I'm gonna hit Django next. I'm not gonna hit this child. Or is it a child? It might be a child. Hard to tell though. I'm gonna hit Petra in the face and this child in the face as well. That child. Oh my god. Hit Higgins right in his bitch eye. I think I actually just dislodged one of his eyes. We got a hit rate of 68% this time. It's not bad. All right, we're doing it again. I don't know why, but I actually want 100% accuracy. I'm gonna hit this child. And I'm gonna hit the doctor and Higgins. Yeah. And of course, this guy right here. We'll go for the low-hanging fruit, the front guys. Wow. Oh, I see. This game's rigged. I got it. I understand. I get it. I get it. So it's completely luck-based, right? Because you throw the snowball and they'll probably actually move right out of the way. See? I could Twitch snipe these guys, but I take away well. Hit this person too, whoever she is. Who's next? This guy here, the mayor, is actually a complete coward. I'm gonna hit this child in the face. No, wait, that's actually one of the love interests. Good thing I missed. Jesus Christ, this guy right here, Presley. What is wrong with him? Here you go, Higgins. Right in your eyeball. All right, Higgins should be medically blind at this point, which is good because the doctor is right beside him. Right after the snow fight, that doctor's probably going to have to go over to Higgins and make sure he's all right. But I wouldn't be too surprised if he just says, you know what, no, Higgins, you deserve this. You had this coming. You sent him smut in the mail. I'm not joking. He actually did do that. This guy is such an asshole. Right here. This is the, I think he's the mayor-in-law of the town, Presley. We don't particularly like him that much. Oh, no, he's the owner of the Commerce Commission. So we don't like him anyway. Simply because he keeps imposing charges and tariffs. You can't hit him! Why is he in here? Hit the doctor next. Okay, I think we're getting pretty close to what I would consider a trophy. Oh, what's this? We finished. Hey, we came first. Dolph Hitler is #1. We got ourselves some snowball battle badges, which we can't spend because there's nothing here worth spending on. 10 red teas, which we already have a lot of because they're really cheap to make. 5 spaghettis with hot sauce, which won't be hot anymore because they've been sitting outside in the snow. And 1 foie gras with an orange. We already have like 100 oranges, so it's that's not a great haul. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys. Let's go see if we can exchange it for anything worth anything. We can get +2 max stamina, useless. Plus 200 max HP, again, worthless. These coats here are much worse than our golden suit that we bought right at the start of the game. However, there is a +10 attack item right here, which we can spend all of our points for, so let's do that. I've done it. Come to a snowball fight. As a reward here is tea and oranges. Where is the hot chocolate and cookies? They were consumed... Oh, nice. This poo is right here too. Fresh. Yum, that's dinner sorted. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I think they were consumed during the event of the snowball fighting. I think Higgins may have been eating them behind the wall while we were pelting him in the eyes with the snowballs. Our horse did follow us, which is nice. We still have one of these badges, which is stupid because we just spent 25 of our 25 badges on. No, actually, this is the thing we spent it on. That's great. Let's go place it. And then we'll check our resources, we'll go to bed, and we'll see if there's anything else we need to do. I'll put this here, next to the horseshoe racing doodad that we got. That was an easy race, actually. It's literally just running the line, and we ran in the line. We ran in the line faster than everybody else, even with the worst horse in the game. Can we start making this yet? We need 2 large pipes. I may as well just start making those now. Large pipe times 2. Large pipe. Large pipe. Here we go. We can actually only make 2. Because of this. Because of the bronze pipes. These are actually kind of expensive. These bronze pipes. We now actually have the large pipes though, and we might have the plates. Hey, we've got the plates. Excellent. We can now make this thing that is super expensive. This one right here, the charge station. This is by far the worst of them in terms of resources. Put this down here so we don't lose it. I'll bang this over, bang this in. Okay, game. It just denied me access. We'll put those plates in our inventory. We'll pick up this thing. Whoops, don't want to craft. And we'll shove it right here. I mean, it's a similar shape, right? Wait, what? This is an industrial furnace. What are you talking about? Industrial furnace! Okay, hard aluminium times 5 we also need, and times 1 advanced engine. Hard aluminium times 5. Whoops, that's 46. That's, oh well, that'll do. And what was the other thing? We needed ourselves some advanced engines, just the 1. That would be in our Machina chest. Advanced engines. Good. Let's take this one with us. Awesome. We'll whack it in. And I've also just realized that we were trying to place this instead of, whoops, actually, you know, trying to stick it into the machine. There we go. We've done the charge station. This is clearly not what I... Look at the size comparison. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It was like 3 times this size. Oh, now we know what it is as well because it's clearly labeled energy. There's literally no way you can not make it. We also need to make ourselves a water tower. Water tower? Yes, water tower. I think it's splitting hydrogen and oxygen from the charge station using electrolysis. And, you know, we're using hydrogen as our combustion engines. I just made all this up, by the way. If they're not doing that, I'd be very disappointed. We need lots of these bronze pipes. They are becoming a choke point for us. We've got the aluminium. And we've almost got enough aluminium plates as well. We need 5 copper plates, which we have. In fact, let's go over here. We'll take some of these stainless aluminiums. And I think we can turn these straight into plates. Right here. Yeah, let's turn all of these into plates. Why not? We also have 2 spare, which is nice. We'll put them straight into the refinement chest. Take that off our hotbar. And what else do we need? Let's just start building this now, because by tomorrow those plates are going to be finished anyway. Oh, we need lots and lots of bronze pipes, don't we? So we can make all these large pipes. Oh, we can't make any because we don't have any copper ore. That's fine. We got lots of copper ingots, so we can make them here. We can make 25 of them, actually. How much do they cost? 78 out of 2, so we need 50 to make 25. All right, let's make 25. They are actually very handy to have. We'll also make sure this is full on power. It is. Very nice. Horse, please stop following me. This is not the time. All right, so that's going to be done tomorrow, which means we've got the large pipes and the aluminium plates pretty much set. We need 6 hard aluminium and 5 copper plates. 6 hard aluminium and 5 copper plates. There's bronze plates. We don't want those. We want these. Great. Let's put these right here, and then we'll go to bed, because there's not really a lot we can do today anyway. Unless we want to try and refuel all of these. Yep, that's probably a good idea. This glass is doing fine. These carbon steel bars are doing fine. This charcoal's doing fine. Good. We're going back to sleep in purgatory. As is our right, Dolph Hattler deserves nothing more than to sleep in purgatory. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't our house look like a bit of a warehouse at this point? We definitely need to upgrade this thing. Oh, we've got the snowball battle again. Okay, let's go there. Let's go huck some snowballs back at Higgins' face. We'll try and get a 100% accuracy rating. Nice! Free poos. Did it consume all of that fiber, though? No, it didn't. Great. Oh, I didn't add it. Good. Let's ride horsey. Actually, let's check out resources first. We also got some mail, which is kind of nice. 4 aluminum plates. Aluminum plates. Sorry, this game's American. I think we need 1 more. Do we need 1 more? I think we need 1 more. Yeah, we need 4. And we had 4, actually. This is perfect. Boom. Now we need those pipes. We'll see how many are done, because we still need 5 of these bad boys. We only have 9. I think it requires like 3 and a bit to make a single large pipe. So this will do us 2. Large pipe. No, 3 actually. This will do us 3. We'll get 3 of them anyway. What's the harm? We're also pretty low on resin. We could probably go ask the tree farm to start getting us some resin as well. We'll collect our resources here, and we'll check our mail. From Carol. Dear Builder, the sewing machine you made me is incredible. I'm glad to hear. I'm able to complete new garments even more quickly now. I think I've also found a way to update the attributes of a piece of clothing with this new machine. Why don't you come over and see for yourself? Your first try is on me. Carol. Let's do that right now. No. Do we want to do the snow fight first? No, we want to go see Carol. Oh, she's not open yet. No, let's do the snow fight. Let's try and really... I know that Higgins probably has a couple of really red eyes from when we were pelting him right in the face with all those snowballs, but I think it's going to really pay off today. Oh, we've got a mission here too. Dr. Zoo, what do you want?
I took a trip over to the desert the other day. There are several species of useful herbs over there. I wonder if I can make some new herbal mixes.
God, I hope so. Your current inventory is abysmal.
Hello.
Okay, let's ask him about this broken handrail.
Have you seen the railing above the school recently? It's completely worn out. I'm always afraid that someone will break an arm one day when walking by that place. Can you please fix it? That would really give me some peace of mind. Thanks.
1. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. 2. He is actively rejecting the prospect of money by preventing people from breaking their arms. He could fix it up for money. If he had a privatized healthcare system like they have in America, this guy could very easily corner the market of broken arms. You know, just like laying traps as well. Sure! What an asshole. It requires copper wire and steel plates. What is this handrail made of? Are we building a handrail or a Tesla coil? How do we start? I'm actually going to go over here and take this poo before we find our answer. Nice, got a wheat seed in those animal feces too. All right, Let's start hurting people right at the front. All right, Paulie's over there. Emily deserves one in the face. Django deserves one in the face. I don't think we got Emily, unfortunately. Yeah, Paulie. We'll get Petra. I don't see any of the people in the front areas. I see Emily, obviously, sticking her face out. Oops, double-clicked. Get her, get May for her cultural appropriation. What the... Okay, May was taunting us. Ah, sorry, Paulie's hand is kind of sticking out the side here. I thought that we could maybe hit him. Screw you, Django. Taunt this. Wow, Emily actually dodged one. Let's get this lady way in the back. And obviously Emily. Oh, Emily, you. Ugh. Swear to God, lady. Hey, have one. Emily. Oh, she keeps moving. Petra gets one in the face. Django gets one in the face. Django moved. What a dick. Emily is taunting us. Screw her. Django just decided to stand up. I think his knees are getting tired. Ah, well, shouldn't have done that. I hit him in the face with a snowball. This is embarrassing, isn't it? All these people just like ducking out from behind their cover and then moving. Emily, brave. Right in the face. Petra, brave. Right in the face. Between the eyes, that one was. Rick and Morty got her. Okay, our hit rate was not amazing, but I do think that we could do better. Electric fence? That'd actually be better than kind of stimulating broken arms, wouldn't it? The doctor knows exactly what he's doing. A Faraday cage instead of a handrail. Alright, this guy's taunting us. Let's hit him. And Russo, let's hit him. It's pretty tricky to hit these people when they just kind of disappear at will, isn't it? I think when they stand straight up, that's probably going to be the time that we shoot at them, right? I'm going to hit this child. Nah, he moved too quick. Maybe we should kind of isolate. Nice. We hit one of our love interests right in the face as well. I think we should isolate these people here at the front. Or not. This guy standing up or not? Yeah, he was. Good. Let's hit this nurse in the face. Nurse that! We'll get Albert right in the face as well, right in the kisser. He gets one of our big rocks. Sonia is not very quick. Let's hit her in the face. Nice. 15 free points. Let's hit this child in the face. Nice. 18 points for that child. Sam here is taunting us. We've hit her in the face. Paulie is very, very quick for his height. We just got juked by the nurse. Russo's slow. He's got old bones. She's not slow. Oh. I don't think May wants to get hit in the face anymore. Got to keep them kids in school? Yeah. Keep those kids in school. What, with a Faraday cage? It's like assuming that you're just setting up a gigantic Tesla coil right outside the front door just to fry literally anybody coming out. That is such a malicious way of keeping everybody in school. They're just the noisiest electrical thing you could possibly have. Okay, let's hit this guy in the face, because he's close. Petra is taunting us. Hit her in the face, obviously. I think someone's going to poke out from this middle front one here. There's Presley. Screw him. And here's Dr. Zoo. He's very slow. He's a pacifist. We'll hit this short guy in the... You've got to be fucking joking, right? I hit him. I hit him, but he was too short. Okay, this is getting kind of bullshit. I don't know if there's some kind of like achievement for doing this day with 100% accuracy, or at least a 90% accuracy would be nice. It's kind of like stressful mini golf, isn't it? Hello, short man. Free snowball right in the eye. Man, Dolph Hattler knows how to huck a projectile, doesn't he? All right, let's hit this guy because he's slow. And the doctor because he's taunting us. And this guy. How are we missing them? We're actually hitting them in the face with these projectiles. That one was obviously a miss. That one was slightly a miss. We'll hit this fella right here, obviously. 56% accuracy. They move too quick. It'll sort out the stupid ones from the smart ones really fast and keep them in line. Yeah, I'll say. Oh, my God, the school would be raising literally a generation of rocket scientists. There was a Tesla coil frying people straight out the gate. That'd be hilarious. We did come first again. We actually did even better than yesterday too. We got 35 of these snowball badges, which is more than we got yesterday. We're not going to spend any of these either. I don't think we can. Let's just keep them with our other, you know, reward badges. There's a poo right here. Very nice. And let's...
Miss Lucy said we'll be going on a field trip to the desert soon. But I don't want to go to the desert. It's so hot there.
I have no words. I don't care. I literally do not care. There's a poo. Nice. Yum. That's dinner sorted. Emily, hey.
Hi.
How you doing? Do you want a pumpkin pie?
Wow, I've always wanted this.
Yes. Now, excuse me. I've got to go date this woman right here.
Hi!
Hey, what's up?
I'm ready for war!
Put that child in a cage. Yes. Look, if we're raising a generation of rocket scientists who understand that a Faraday cage is safe from a Tesla coil, we won't get people like this. She is not smart at all. She has her own... Well, it's not even hers. She's buying a bunch of things from MLM pyramid schemes and then trying to force it on everybody around here. Pyramid schemes should be dead. There's only like 20 people in the city. Who's she getting this from? Anyway, do you want a power stone? I've got a bunch of them.
This is nice, especially on a day like today.
What? It's not food. Phyllis!
Hello.
Hey!
Ready to play a game with me?
I want to play a game. I'm really excited to see Saw X. Let's give her some simple ointment.
Thanks. This looks nice.
That is what we like to see. You're welcome. Enjoy your ointment, you freak. She must have thrush. How do we repair this handrail? Because we could probably fix it right now. Steel plate times 3. We probably have that. We need one more steel plate. We should probably actually be cutting up a bunch more of them. Because realistically, we're going to need a heap of them in the future. Steel plate. We can make 9. Probably overkill. Let's make 6. And what else was there? Oh, we didn't... Oh, we need these bronze pipes, don't we? Over here. These ones. Ah, good. I think we've actually got enough now to make the rest of these large pipes. Right here. Large pipes. We have just enough. Let's go build this thing and hand in the quest. Boom. When does it come out? Saw X, it comes out in mid to late September. I remember this because Carl's birthday is around about the 20th of September. And he was the one who told me, asked me if I wanted to go with him to see Saw X in the theaters. And I said, hell yes. And when he told me the date, I realized why he asked me. I might even buy him an $8 bag of Maltesers. God, our theaters are daylight robbery, aren't they? Who do we give these to? We give them... Oh, we install them ourselves over at the desert. Okay, well, let's go do that. We'll fast travel there, hilariously. Even though we've got a horse, it would probably actually take us half of this to get there on our horseback. But instead, we've hired someone to pick us up, drop us off at like a 10th of the walking speed that we would have taken to get to this place. In fact, we can actually see the stop that we came from off in the distance if you look kind of closely. Let me try and... No, I can't point my rod towards it, but I tried to. Okay, we'll go and install these things. Ooh, Dragon Heart. Gonna need 20 of these if we're gonna get back into the Mages Guild. I highly doubt anybody watching the stream will get that. Right, we installed the charge station in the middle of this desert. What is this? Las Vegas? See, what is up with the scaling of this? It was clearly not the size I made. Oh, don't tell me I need to install an aqueduct as well. Horse, come back. The charge station is for electric vehicles. It's not a command. All right, we need to find Albert, who might be at home enjoying his dinner. We'll interrupt that, because we don't particularly care about the sanctity of Albert's meals at all. Also, I like to think that this is an incredibly fast way of playing this game. Oh yeah, that is a pretty messed up handrail, isn't it? But honestly, if you miss it, it's probably your own fault. It's super obvious. Why not just put out a public PSA about it? That was a strange transition down. It looks like Albert is still working. You know, say what you want about his interests and our love interests, but he does... Don't
Nice
you leave!
work. Now that we have water in the south block, all that's left is electricity. Once we hook it up to the town's power grid, we'll be open for business.
His work ethic is pretty good.
Like my new look?
No.
The hat. I got a new hat.
Yeah, I know. I noticed. It's too small for your enormous head. Okay, I suppose we better focus on helping this this guy with the handrail. Okay, good. We're back home. We probably actually have enough of these steel plates now to... We have none. Never mind. We're going to bed. Let's take a look at our resource consumption first. This glass is probably almost empty. We'll refuel this. And these carbon steel bars, probably going to have to refuel this as well. Yep, below half. Charcoal is almost finished. At the last 2 charcoal to make. It takes 30 minutes to make a single charcoal, and we ran out of fuel before the whole stack was made. This one's looking good too. Great. We'll put all of this crap in the refinement chest. Emily is sprinting into town for some reason. Maybe there's a sale on eggs. Put all of this into the refinement chest. We got a lot of food as well, which were... Defense permanently increased? Hell yeah. We got some spicy fish soup. Is that what Dawa wanted? Because we've got this mission we've had literally since the start of the game. Now, we need fish porridge, even though the quest is called fish stew. What a mess. Our catfish needs more fuel. That's fine. We'll do that, and then we'll craft all of these catfish again. We can only make one. I think we're out of catfish. Hilarious. All of this crap in our pocket, let's stick it away. What's this? This increases our max HP, so we'll keep that one. Do we have any others that would permanently buff anything? Doesn't look like it particularly. We've got bubblefish stew as well. Strangely, we still can't give it to Dawa because he's a picky bastard and he requires only one specific type of fish stew, and that is fish porridge. The only stew that is not actually a stew. It's a porridge. It's an oatmeal. What are we eating? We're eating this. Yum. We just ate the foie gras with orange. Great. So next up is the handrail. So we definitely need to sleep because we need the other materials pretty much finished. We can't do anything without them. I'll do a little sleep, I think. Have a nice sleep in the wind tunnel. In my sunglasses and awesome mining hat. Hitler has style. Alright, let's see what the day will give us. Nothing. Good. Usually we get a cutscene when we come out of the day after we've finished some kind of story mission, but it's nice that they haven't ambushed us this time. We got a letter from the town hall. Greetings, Dolph Hadler. Do you have a spare moment or two? I've got a brand new commission that was created with your building skills in mind. It will leave you walking on air. Please come see me at your earliest convenience, Mere Gale. I've got a sneaky suspicion that this is some kind of airship. Huh. X not here to pervert our scarecrow just yet. But he's such a freak, isn't he? Never mind, there he is. Oh, look, Albert's here with a silly hat.
Hello.
Hello, strange hat man. He wants 1 pot of hysteria. I could not begin to tell you that I don't give a shit. Hop on my horse. I don't know where you were going, but I'm going the other way. All right, let's get him off. And let's go back home to get those building materials. We literally just inconvenienced Albert for nothing more than my amusement. My insatiable amusement. We'll take all of these plates. Nice. What are we making? We need 2 copper wire and then we can make the handrail. Let's actually split the stack. Because we only need 3 of them. And 2 copper wires, which is a stupid thing for a handrail to need. That's literally like an electrical component. It'd be like making a handrail out of an extension cable. Gail, what's up?
Ah, you received my mail.
No.
Good, good. I've been so impressed with your conduct lately, especially after you dealt with those shenanigans in the desert, so I could not resist offering this project to you alone.
I was about to say if it wasn't some sort of flying stuff, then burn everything to the ground. We're about to find out if we're going to burn the city to the ground.
I consider this project to be the icing on the cake of Portia. There should be no dangerous combat or fixing a system gone awry involved, I hope. This one should be nothing but a boon to the city.
Pick your next words very carefully or I will bring the boom to the city. I just saw Oppenheimer. I know how to do it. So, what's the project?
The Portia Hot Air Balloon Park. I've been wanting to build something like this in Portia ever since I rode in one during the war, decades ago. The view from the balloon is just wonderful. I'm sure Portians and visitors alike will love it. I finally got funding for it.
Can you imagine a war that was that was exclusively done on hot air balloons? Like, obviously, the Hindenburg was its own thing, and that was obviously a bad idea. But a hot air balloon, not a blimp, a straight up hot air balloon. Just imagine people waving their cutlasses at each other from the hot air balloons. Oh, what a visual image.
If memory serves, I believe there will be 2 parts to this project. First, you'll need to build a landing platform and balloons. Then, you'll need to install them into the right place. Sounds like fun, right? Are you up for it?
I'll take it.
All righty. I've cleared some space for this project by the duck pond behind McDonald's Ranch. You'll need to install the landing platform there. I've also taken the liberty to discuss it with Petra. She's confident that an air balloon and a platform can be built, but a bit of research may be involved. You might want to have a chat with her.
I don't think it's necessary. I know what a balloon is.
At any rate, I must get back to other business. Please stay safe and have fun. There's no immediate rush on this project, except for my own impatience to see the idea take flight. Pun intended.
Yuck. Yuck. That's a yucky pun. All right, we got Albert here. I know what he wants. He wants that stupid table that we're not going to make him. How about we cuck him instead? He's really interested in Ginger, and we're going to be not only dating Ginger, but marrying Ginger and every other woman in the town, except for Albert, Higgins, and of course Lee. What a dickhead. So we're going to have to steal Lee's wife from him. I think Nora is Lee's wife, and we will do our damnedest to try and get her away from Lee's filthy clutches. Okay, so we can fix the handrail. We'll do that right now. I almost forgot to do it. I almost went home before doing it. But I'll do it before I forget again. Done. Great. I can now talk with the doctor, who actually is not anywhere near here. Oh, yeah, he is. He's this way. Where is he? No, that's Petra. Where the hell is the doctor? Here's the Kunnock. He should be in the Kunnock, right? This is his Kunnock? Okay. Oh, I just realized where that guy who was trying to sell me the neon green Chicks gloves. I just realized where I met him. I met him on a stream from another friend of mine, Matt. Dylan, you met him. He was in the stream last time you turned up. I think for now we could probably find Dr. Zoo on the map and then rush him. He's actually really close to us. Like, strangely close to us. He's just this way. Alright, got a couple of ladybugs. Here he is, looking for herbs out in the middle of the snow like a dumbass.
All done fixing the handrail?
Yep.
Thank you so much. I was going to fix it myself if no one helped, but you obviously did a much better job than me.
It's a good thing you didn't try. You have weak arms and a weaker constitution. A fall from such a height would have broken you in half. We tried to fight him once and he just ran away from us like a coward. What a puss. We'll take this little blip off of our map. Maybe we could go into Gale's home and talk about, I don't know, dating his daughter while we're here as well. We've got the balloon bonanza over here. Maybe we should see what this is all about. And we've also got one more DD stop that we can place down here. I don't really think that's entirely necessary right now, because we're going to need a few more bronze plates for that. And bronze is now becoming a bit of a choke point for us, annoyingly. Let's talk to Petra. We're pretty close to it. Actually, let's play on the swings real quickly. All right, we're gonna absolutely. Oh, my knee. Now let's just go talk to Petra instead of whinging about falling off the seesaw. Maybe Petra can listen to us complain. Lady!
Are you here for the diagrams?
Yeah.
I've got you covered.
Right.
You'll need a basket for 1 to 2 people, something to power the balloon, and appropriate cloth for the balloon itself. To complete the research, I think we'll need 5 data disks.
I could literally improvise everything she just said. I have built more complex machinations than this with my eyes closed. All right,
Fantastic.
fine.
It will take a little while to analyze this data. I'll contact you when we have something.
I'm not looking forward to it. Bye, lady. Okay, we need to feed the dog scraps. Hilariously. But we also need to feed the dog some scraps, literally. Hey, we can actually buy catfish off of this guy right here. Let's see how much they are. 107 bucks, and he's only got 5. I suppose it's worth it. That was literally like a minute's worth of actual work that we just bypassed, but we're getting so much money now that it's kind of worth it. Okie dokie. We're back at Purgatory. We need to wait for the diagram. I think this is just all we have to do now. My birthday on the 20th of the 4th is coming soon. What is this? Why am I... Oh, I suppose we can add little calendar things for farming, can't we? Probably makes a lot of sense, actually. We should probably try and feed Scrap some dog food, but I have no idea where to get this dog food from. Like, I think we looked it up on the internet, but at the same time, we can't actually make this with any of our crafting stations. Got some cultivated soil. We make dog food in the blender? No. We can make resin. Let's just do that. Probably a good idea, actually. I'll put another power stone in here, too. It's a little bit of an annoying machine, but I think it's okay anyway. Albert over here with his silly little hat. He does look like a dunce, doesn't he? I don't think he knows what the hell he's doing. Dude, are you okay? I mean, I can make you a pot of Asteria right now if it'll get you to fuck off. I'll do that for you now. A pot of Asteria is probably a furniture, isn't it? There it is. We need Asteria, which we don't have, hilariously. Albert, you're just gonna have to fuck off with empty pockets. No one wants you here. Goodbye. Let's go talk to Ginger. Hi, Albert. Bye, Albert. Yeet. I think this is it. I think this is the place. I think this is where she shut herself away. Let's check. We can enter her room now as well, which is kind of creepy, and we can start smelling her clothes. But just because we have the power doesn't mean we can use it. That's really the thing about superheroes, right? They're super because they have powers, but they're heroes because they choose not to use it. And us not smelling Ginger's used clothes is probably a hero move. Let's talk to the pig. Okay, the pig is now a stranger to us. Let's give him a gift. Emily gave us a big handful of eggs. We could probably give him one of those eggs. We could give him one of these 28 honeys that we have. Yeah, he liked that. He's never had a honey in his life. Pig, that is the tastiest bug vomit humans have found so far. If you find anything tastier, let us know. Especially if it's truffles. Whose room is this? I think this is Mia Gale's. Let's leave. We don't know Russo very well. In fact, the only interaction we've had with him recently was to date his niece in front of him and then also pelt him in the face with snowballs. Don't know whose room that is. Gust obviously doesn't like us very much because we're still trying to hook up with his sister. We are currently in her room as well. Do we smell her clothes? Throw your votes in for smelling Ginger's clothes. Okay, I'll count the points soon. We can always just come back. It's not like anyone's going to stop us. We're Dolph Hitler. Takes a lot to stop Dolph Hitler. Awesome. I don't know why my horse was waiting outside. He was welcome to come in. I keep thinking that chimney right there is also a chest as well. It keeps throwing my eyes off. All right. With Diddy Stop and Balloon Bonanza as well over here. Let's go see how hard this is to make. Because it could be that we literally have the materials to make it right this second as well. Also, Ak has decided he's done perving at our scarecrow. It's probably going to be something here at the assembly station. We need to wait, don't we, for Petra to... Okay. Looks like we're going to bed. Make sure these are all full up with the resources they need to keep going. It does look like it. We'll just push on, persevere. I think these pipes are all finished. Yeah, they are. Great. So this is quality leather. Excellent. Let's put that in the refinement chest. Because we don't want to haul it around with us. Oh, it's full. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh dear. Okay, it's going in our second inventory. It's just going right up here, next to the cultivated soil. Let's just sleep. We're not missing anything. We're not, like, too stressed about the calendar either. Like, it's been this long and we've already seen the whole year, almost. It's almost our birthday. And our best friends are going to turn up. All the women that we intend to marry, we've got 2 wedding rings that we can gift out already. And I'm thinking Ginger and Emily are going to be the first 2 we collect in our harem. Gale is going to turn up. No, Gust. Although also Gale. But Gust, Ginger's brother, because when we marry her, Gust will be forced to pay us a little bit of money every day. Hilariously. And who else is going to turn up? Sonia's probably going to turn up, which will be maybe the 3rd addition to the harem. Nice, we got some poos as well. If we could get Sonia, like, on poo collection detail, I think we could automate that process entirely. This furnace is finished. Nice. This one's not. Let's refuel it. And this one here has almost finished all of this glass. It's got a day left, which is pretty good. And all of the stainless aluminium is also almost finished too. Great. Let's put all this in the refinement chest, which it'll actually fit in because we no longer have a bunch of crap in our inventory. Although in saying that, we do have a bunch of crap in our inventory. We could probably do with putting the fish in here. Great, axe back to pervert our scarecrow. What is wrong with you?
Hello?
What are you doing here? Do you want a power stone? Here, have a power stone. Yeah, you're welcome. Just don't get fluids all over the scarecrow. Whoa, the lettuce is getting big. 4 days away. Pumpkin's 4 days away. Niter tree is 5 days away. We're going to get some explosives with this niter tree, and then we're just going to throw bombs into the mine with reckless abandon. Probably not going to worry too much about it either. I mean, the worst I could do is kill someone, and we don't particularly care about that as Dolph Hitler. It's not a concern of ours. This tree is going to be bearing fruit tomorrow as well, so Ek might have something a little bit better to do with his time around here than just look at our scarecrow like some kind of wanker. What a creep. What a freakish creep. Let's go and check out the Commerce Commission. Oh, mail. Never mind. I was going to pick up some contracts while we wait. We've computed the research into the diagram. Here's the result, advanced skeever. That's not ideal. We actually want something for cooking. This just gives us leather, and I'm pretty sure it's powered by stones. We've also got the research centers giving us the hot air balloon parts. I have some good news. We've completed our research and have attached the hot air balloon and the landing platform assembly diagram. Please take a look. And thanks again for the data discs, Research Center. Well, you're welcome. They're some of my favorite albums, actually. Now that's what I call Music 1. Actually, that kind of sucked, didn't it? It had Who Let the Dogs Out and also Mambo No. 5. But other than that, it was just a bunch of farts of music. Now that's what I call America's top 10. All right, how do we make this? We can make some steel beams. Let's keep it away from jet fuel, because as we all know, steel beams and jet fuel doesn't mix too well. The advanced skeever here might be kind of complex to make. I completely lied. Steel plates. Got 5 of them already. We can make one of these right this second. But I think it is going to take the big power stones, which is probably not something we want to spend lots of right now, because it's a bit of a choke point. We need 10 of them to convert into a single power stone. What was the other thing? Got these. Yeah, hot air balloon and balloon platform. Okay, 2 steel frames, that's not so bad. Display, well, that's kind of bad. 8 bronze pipes, what are you, a thief? Come on. This one's going to be easy to make. Colossal balloon. Wicker basket, also going to be easy to make. And 3 rope. Oh, we actually don't have 3 rope. We should probably go and put some rope on while we make the other thing that isn't the balloon. Rope. Needs cotton and plant fiber. Good to know. I don't know where we get cotton from. I'm pretty sure we can buy it from somewhere. Maybe we could try Sophie. We haven't seen her luscious, saggy eyes in quite a long time. I was about to say something not safe for work. But to be quite fair, we've never actually seen those luscious, saggy, you know, things of hers at all. We're only really dating Emily so that we can get in good with her grandma. We could probably make this right now. Steel frames 2, 1 display. Let's see if we can make those. 2 steel frames, 1 display. 2 steel frames, 1 display. We can make 3 displays, nice. And 2 steel frames. Steel frames. Hey, we can make a bunch of these. We're not going to, but we can. It's in our power. We can actually make one of these right this second. The platform does not look too hard. Boom! 1. Boom! 2. And what's the third thing? Bronze pipes. 8 of them. Man, that's pricey. It's quite pricey. We'll take all 10 of these because we can't split the stacks, unfortunately. There we go. We even got the little success sting to congratulate us. Was wondering where I was going with that. What? About Emily's grandmother's soft, supple jokes. And her delicious, warm and damp demeanor. Come on, Dylan. There's more to a person than just their body. Get your head out of the gutter. We've got the rope on the boil. We can make one of these colossal balloons, almost make one of these colossal balloons right now. In fact, if we go and kill a bunch of these beetles, we would definitely be able to do that right this second. Let's go do that. Ack is holding down the fort with his strange robotic boner. We'll come and we'll collect these delicious poos as well. Fresh. I don't know who made them, but it's a blessing that keeps on giving. Some beetles over here. Let's murder them. We are one-hitting them. How embarrassing. Let's see if any of them drop the fiber we need. No. Well, that's upsetting. We'll go up here to some higher level bugs. There's a couple down there, but I don't think they're particularly lucrative. There's some up here that are quite lucrative. Where are they? I only see the pan bats. Ah, here they are. They just spawned. Excuse me, sir. Die. Yeah, they're significantly tougher than the other ones. We also already got our fiber cloth. We don't need any more, but I kind of want to reserve the place in the chest for it, so if we can get ourselves another one, we will keep it. We didn't, though. We didn't get ourselves another one. We've got a pumpkin seed. Hey, it's a poo! Yum. I can't wait until we get our harem up and running, because then we can sit down for dinner with all of our lovely ladies and just feast on the poop that we've collected over all this time. It's going to be such a welcoming environment. Welcome to marrying Dolph Hatley. Here's your complimentary poo for dinner. We need a wicker basket, and this colossal balloon we can make right this second. Actually, let's set this thing as the one we're making, because I'm pretty sure it filters the things on the crafting bench by what you're making. Great. Hey, it works. Great. Colossal balloon, let's make one of these first. Let's make a wicker basket. Hopefully it's not a John Wicker basket, otherwise as soon as we put it down, we'll lose our head. We still need that 3 rope. I think one of it may have already finished. Oh, would you look at that? It's all done. I love when a plan. I love it when a plan gets done. Let's take these things off our hotbar, because we don't need a air balloon platform, and we certainly don't need pumpkin seeds in our inventory. We need this rope. We're going to spend it, and we also need this balloon. Let's put that on before the basket, because I find it funny. Oh, apparently this is the second balloon. Is it, though? So strange that right click will change your... right click will change the storage of an item into another, inventory, but it won't take it on and off your hotbar. We did this... Oh, we need more hot air balloons. We need 3 of them. Jesus. How the hell am I going to make 3 of these bad boys? We're going to need a lot more rope. And we're going to need a... Oh, wait. Horse, get off that chest. We're going to need a lot more of the plant fiber as well. How much of this rope can we make? We need more cotton. We'll go over to Sophie's nice, delicious, supple, fishy store, and we will see if she doesn't sell this cotton. Man, I'm hoisting this air balloon up in the air like a dunce. That's how big the balloon is. That's barely going to carry anyone. I know, but once we put it down, it's like those things that you used to get when you were a kid, where you put them in water, right? It was like a little dinosaur figurine or a little man. You put it in water and it soaks up over like a week and turns into a great big mess. And if you leave it in there for another week, it kind of fills up the drain with all the sludge, and you'll have to call a plumber to get it removed, and it costs lots and lots of money. Right, let's see if there... Oh, I thought that was butter. I thought we could just chow down on some nice butter, but we can't. We need lots of cotton, and I don't want to make it. Will you sell us this cotton? I see the seeds here. Cotton seeds. She'll only sell us the seeds. Where the hell do we buy cotton? Rice. Cumin. Yum. Layered carrot. That's a horseradish. Or an onion. Sugar. Pumpkin. Salt. No. Egg. No. Flour. No. Tea. Yes, but we also have like 100 of it left. Chili peppers. Milk. All right, looks like we're going to have to grow our own cotton. Oh, for fuck's sake. Cotton grows in every single season except for winter. That never worked for me. Oh, that's such a shame. Maybe, because I grew up in Waikouairi, maybe your water quality was too high. You need the aggregate. You need the gravel, and you need the runoff from the chicken farm as well. Otherwise, they just don't grow. Man, I'm still really salty about Waikouairi's whole filtration thing. Cotton seeds. We should probably actually buy just a bunch of these anyway. And then we'll just plant heaps of them. We could probably get our own farm going. I grew up in Auckland, so yeah, maybe the water was shit. No, I mean, your water quality was probably too good. When I was growing it, the water, when you turned the tap on, it went brown. And then it was safe to drink, but you had to know exactly which shade of brown didn't have any gravel in it, so that's... Oh, my childhood was a mess. I'm not joking either. Like, Waikouairi's water system is famous. There was this big thing about it. That explains so much about you. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm such a hardened man. It's not because I've been through so much emotional trauma. It's because of the gravel in my water supply. Yeah, you see these mussels? These are almost exclusively stones. pebbles. Yeah, Wakwadi had this thing a few years ago where people were all like, why did you turn the water filter off? This water quality is abysmal. No one should be drinking this. There's mercury in it. There's lead in it. There's some kind of copper issue that complicates with the liver. And the Wakwadi Council were all like, oh yeah, we just turned it off in the last month to save money. Now, I grew up there for 20 years, almost 20 years, and they had never had it on. Like, straight up never had it on. All of the water was pulled in from the beach, which was maybe 4 blocks away from me. And right next to the beach was probably the third largest, well, at the time, it was the third largest chicken farm in the Southern Hemisphere. And they just dumped all of their runoff straight into the ocean, right next to where people get their water. So, oh well, sucks to suck, I guess. We still need 2 more of these balloons. I think they're going to be kind of tricky to make because we need lots and lots of this fiber cloth. Yikes, yeah, yikes is right as well. My family out there in Wakwadi grew up on drinking cans of Coke and Diet Coke and energy drinks and all this stuff. And in the one instance in the world, they grew up healthier than the guy who was drinking all the water. Like, straight up. All right, wicker baskets, we should probably make a couple more of these. Still need to make 2 more of these balloons. I don't know when we're going to get all this fiber cloth. Because it's not exactly easy to come by. I probably get the skeever to start making it. We need 16 more, I think. Let's get 16 more on this machine right here. We can make 6 more. We need worn fur. We need plant fibers. We just need worn fur. So we need to go out killing. All right, let's go do that. Horse! Come! Not you, Ack. Keep it in your pants. This way. We need to find these llamas and we need to butcher them for their fur. Hello! Oh no. Oh, they cry when you punch them. Oh, that's upsetting. I don't like that. We got a little bit of worn fur. We're going to need to look for many, many more of these. Don't let the Americans hear you say that. They'll cling to that info and ignore every other instance where water is better. Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, the whole, like, water is unhealthy argument. It's a little silly, isn't it? Because there are a lot of parts of this world that still aren't majorly developed. Like, Wakwadi is really behind in terms of, like, first world development. I mean, until I was a teenager, there was just like one place in Wakwadi where you bought literally all of your grocery needs, and it was all in someone's home. And funnily, it was right across the road from our house as well. All right, we've killed all of these llamas. I don't feel great about it. We've got all these worn fur. But yeah, like quite a lot of places in Africa, the Middle East, a lot of Asia as well, surprisingly, and some of Eurasia too, do not have appropriate. This can't be a real place. All of this sounds fake. Yeah, it sounds fake, but it's not. Yeah, a lot of places in the world still have like second world type of water, where water is readily available, but you have to do lots and lots of steps to kind of filter it out. Boil it, you have to boil it, you have to filter it a few times. And Wakwadi wasn't really much different. But yeah, Wakwadi's a mess. There was this instance where you had to buy candles, right? It wasn't a single instance. It was just if you lived in Wakwadi, you had to buy candles. And the reason for this is because once a month, there would be a power cut because some drunk person would drive into a pole. And one month, that drunk person was my stepdad, who knocked out the power for all of Wakwadi for 2 straight days, I think. And that wasn't even the longest one we had. The longest power cut we had was about 4 days. That was rough. But yeah, it's pretty embarrassing, isn't it? Like, imagine being proud of being from that place. It's just a mess. I'd rather be from Gore, where, you know, incest is what they're famous for, even if it's not true. Like, the thing people say about Gore is that there's 10,000 people with 2 last names and 6 fingers on all of them. You know, that kind of stuff. I'd probably rather have that reputation than being from Wakwadi, because you tell people you're from Wakwadi and immediately everybody just kind of backs away slowly, as if you've got a gun pointed at them. As if you're telling them to get on the floor, you're only there for their money. All right, let's go to Purgatory. We're going to have to do a lot of waiting. I think we should probably process a lot of this fiber now, just before we go back to bed. As long as your cousin is not your sibling, then it's technically okay from a DNA perspective. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, incest is good on paper because, you know, people will watch it on the internet. But in practical application of incest, there's a lot of issues that you can come across. All right, we need 10 of these fiber cloths. We'll do that right now. I think we can make rope too, but definitely need more cotton. We only need 2 more cotton. In fact, you know what? It's probably actually a good idea to just really quickly Google if there's an alternative source for the cotton, since we're going to have to wait a month anyway. Portia cotton. So you're going to have to sit here with me and research at the same time as me. Oh, great. I found a location where we can get cotton. And it's somewhere we also need to go, but we've completely forgotten existed. We need to go to the clothing store and maybe get our clothes buffed. Whoops. Sorry, I forgot to put my Streamlabs up. Couldn't read chat. Right, so we need to go and find the clothing store because apparently they sell cotton. Right, here we are. Huh. That was weird. We'll go to this clothing store right here. We'll see if we can't do anything. Ah, they sell cotton. 10 cotton, but it's still enough to get us over the... Oh, they also sell fiber cloth. Perfect. We need both of these. Awesome. What else do they sell? What a gem. Ah, a bunch of crap, really. They've got this gala suit, which is worse than our suit in every single way. We've got these workers' overalls, which are exactly the same as our suit. Oh, I didn't realize this game was developed by the same creators of Cyberpunk. Did you not know that? This game is supposed to be the sequel to Cyberpunk 2077. After all the cities collapse and, you know, everything falls to ruin, this is that game that comes after Cyberpunk 2077. Wind wheel. Learn to craft the wind wheel with the stainless aluminium. Why would I bother to do that? There are balloons here, actually. Can we just put these on a... We just put these balloons on the hot air balloons and... Here's the person randomly glitching in the wall. Of course I get it now. Yeah. That was actually a feature, not a bug. You know, in saying that, I went back to Cyberpunk 2077 about a year and a half after they released it. I didn't own it on day one, but I watched a lot of people play it, and it was a mess. Like, a literal mess. You couldn't drive any of the cars, which was, you know, a base gameplay loop. You had to drive. In a lot of the missions, you had to do a lot of driving. The cars didn't handle very well. Every time you tried to turn, the back wheels would spin out and you'd get thrown somewhere you didn't want to be. What else was there? The gunplay was jank as hell. There were a couple of guns that I found worked when I went back to it. Anyway, they fixed it. Just about everything in the game they fixed, except for the vehicle handling. And the vehicle handling is fixable on Mod Nexus. If you ever want to go play Cyberpunk 2077, download Vortex. It is a mod manager that directly relates to Nexus mods. You know, the website where just about everybody uploads their mods these days. It's the new ModDB. If you've ever played like StarCraft or Mountain Blade or Half-Life or any of those games, every developer on ModDB pretty much migrated over to Mod Nexus. And Mod Nexus their mod manager is absolutely stellar. I love it. I would endorse it any day. You basically just download the mods off the website straight to Nexus Mod Manager or Vortex now. Nexus Mod Manager is kind of outdated and they moved over to Vortex. And Vortex will install it all for you. It'll load it onto your game when you launch the game, and it doesn't even have to be up to work. Like, you can launch all your games from Steam. You would definitely get the vehicle handling mod for Cyberpunk 2077 before even loading up the settings on Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, what are we doing? We can make 3 rope, which I don't think we can at the moment because we've got the other things being made and they're going to take another day. We could probably do with sleeping. I mean, it's not going to hurt. It's probably not worth going back over to what's-his-face's farm to actually place these items just yet. I'll have a sleep. We'll skip the day. We'll sleep in our deafening wind tunnel. Great. We've done it. Sorry, I was expecting a cutscene for a second there. Let's get on horse. Actually, let's check out resources first, because a lot of things should be done by now. This class should be done. Good. We'll refuel it, and then we'll take a look at what we're going to stick it on for next. This one here is done. Great. We could make 50 magnesium powder. Let's do that. We don't have any, so it's probably good to have some. This machine here should probably be making more carbon steel bars, but I might wait until... Actually, we've got a lot of stuff, don't we? We're out of copper ore completely, which is fine. But we do need more bronze bars. These things are also a bit of an early game choke point. And some of the quests we're getting are still early game, because we're blasting through the story so quickly. Tin alloy, we've got FA of this, but I don't think we need it for anything other than welding rods. Oh, this machine completely skips the requirement of ingots. Huh. If I didn't know that before, that's good to know. Probably make more stone bricks as well. Let's just get it boiling some carbon steel bars. What's the harm? Probably a good idea anyway. This one here, we'll refuel it. And this one here, I'm going to put more charcoal on so we can make more carbon steel bars later. Great. Let's store all of this crap that we just accrued. This glass, these ingots right here. We've got some bones, gross. Probably go to the people parts chest and start stocking it up too. Bones, obviously. Scarves are parts of people. Mucus is a people part. I think these are textiles, even though they're a part of a people. Yeah, I think they are. Hi. I wonder what he's here for. Just don't make a mess all over the scarecrow. Mining, we don't really have anything to stick in here. In fact, we actually need to get rid of this stack of stone. In fact, we should probably get rid of both of these stacks of stone. Timber, we don't really have anything in here that we want to move around. I think we've got some marketer. No, we've only really got some textiles, don't we? These ones included. And this. Cotton. Yeah, let's go put all this away. Textiles? Farming. Textiles? Yes. This, and this can go in here. And we'll go back to our farming chest and we'll put all these seeds that we've been finding in the poos in here as well. I think we should go and try and sell all the stone as well. Oh, I completely forgot. We actually have two calves in the chest here. Hilarious. We could also put these cotton seeds away in the farming chest because we're not going to need them just yet. Can't grow them in winter. And, oh, Sonia wants something. What do you want, lady?
Hello.
Hey, what do you want?
I can't help making snow bunnies on the restaurant's windowsills. They're so cute.
You see, she had a little icon of... Oh, invitation! What's this? Shall we hang out together tomorrow? No! Okay, maybe next time. What, is it my birthday tomorrow or something? Calendar. No, it's not even close. What a strange thing is this? Also, what is that little icon I just saw with Ginger right here? Ginger's birthday. Oh, yeah, we completely forgot about Ginger's birthday, but we turned up. We raided her house at the exact time we needed to. I'm going to take all these resources. All right, we should have some resources that are done on this side as well. Nice, all this fiber cloth is finished. We'll refuel this skeevan. We'll make some rope. We need at least 6. I'll make 7, why not? And it'll basically be done by the time we leave and come back. We've got all these textiles. We'll probably actually start making these balloons now. Although, let's put them in a chest, just to be sure. We've got 16, that's enough for 2 balloons, because they need 8 each. This one here, I'm not sure we actually need for the balloons. In fact, I can't remember what we needed for in the first place. Got some yellow bow ties as well, strangely. Maybe we could give these to Ginger. We'll try that. We'll see if she likes them. She might like them. We just don't know. All right, let's go sell the stone. Ek has decided to pervert our scarecrow a little bit longer. Sonia, I think I just shoved her out of the way hilariously. So who's going to buy this stone? Probably this florist, right? Florists love stones. No, they do not. Who will buy my stone? How about this food store? No, they will not buy my stone. What about this furniture store? Paulie will buy my stone. What a freak. Let's sell it all. Great. Selling anything useful? Not really. I do think I saw a companion-based storage somewhere recently. Oh, there's an incense burner here with this really scared-looking whale. Creepy. And some wooden drawers. Max health, max stamina. None of this is really anything we want. Hospital bed! Oh, wow. Dream lamp, crystal statue, crystal hourglass. I don't think these are necessary. I don't think any of these are really necessary. Some double drawers. This will give us max stamina. 5 grand though. Double chair lounge. Sorry, double lounge chair. Double rocking chair, probably also not good, because I keep falling off of rocking things every time I sit on them. Oh, wait. Will you buy my fish? Yes. Here you go, Paulie. It's all yours. Great. That's about it. That's all I want to sell. So over here, I think we talked to Carol to change our clothes.
Hey.
Hey, will you revise my clothes?
The new sewing machine is so nice. I've been trying it on several of my daughter's clothes. I can even alter the attributes of these clothes. Why don't you bring me something to try?
Interact with Carol and select revise. I've already done this. Why are you giving me the tutorial for... I've already clicked this button! Why are you putting this in the tutorial? Getting to Carol's store and working with the sewing machine, it can also be used for revising apparels. Okay. I don't care. So it's supposed to be around here, right? The sewing machine. There it is. It's right here. That is significantly smaller than the one I gave her, too. I want to take my clothes off. Please no paraphrase. There we go. And I want to alter them. No equipment applicable. What are you talking about? Fuck you, game. Fuck you. I'm sticking with my suit. I don't need to upgrade my gear. The stream took a bit of a turn. Yeah, well, Dolph Hitler is just that kind of guy, isn't he? He's not afraid to push the envelope? I don't think I've ever used that phrase, but at the same time, I don't know how it goes. Probably a consequence of the first statement. We didn't give a bow tie to Ginger, but we can go raid her house, actually. Let's go do that right now while this rope is boiling on the skeever. She lives up here. In here? No. Those are the sad apartments. Sad, droopy apartments. People who live here, they don't own much. They only own a bed and another bed. Ginger! I see your pig. Hey, pig. How you doing? Do you want an egg or an apple? Oh, he did like the apple, actually. I didn't ask him what he'd like. Maybe I should have. Ginger! Ginger, I'm here. Oh, what did we think about smelling her clothes? Did we want to do that? Oh, it's okay. We can come back if you guys haven't decided yet. We've been trying to find her for a wee bit, but she hasn't been around, has she? It's kind of creepy, hasn't it? Strange. All right, let's get on horse. Looks like school started. Oh! I think these guys are about to beat Lee up. Here, let's get in on this action. Hey, I know we haven't seen each other in a wee while, but I got you one of these things you really, really like. This fresh poo.
Are you kidding me? This is a gift?
It is, and you're getting one every single day until you get out of my fucking city! We can't fight him. What a bitch. What a puss. What a bitch puss. Sorry, I think I lost my temper at that guy right there. We just crafted the shotgun, right, in a previous episode, and we used it to go through a dungeon, and it was quite fun. It was a fun little item that we could use to clear the dungeon. And then he sent us mail, a cease and desist. Can you believe that? Telling us not to use the shotgun because it's technology and it's scary. And he's going to go and badmouth us behind our back if we keep on using the shotgun. So fuck him. We got all of the kills with the shotgun in the dungeon, and we got punished for it. What a twit. Hopefully we can possibly go behind his back to end his life at some point in the near future. We'll put this balloon up first. Oh, that's not the balloon. Oh, we actually have to craft it, don't we? I forgot. I think we've got everything we need. We need 2 colossal balloons. And we need 2 wicker baskets. Which means we're going to need 3 more quality leather. Let's see how expensive that is. Let's cancel the rest of this rope. Quality leather. Oh, we can make 10. Let's make a bit. Let's make a bit of it. It's going to take 12 hours. We may as well just sleep. There's nothing else happening today. Actually, let's check the Commerce Commission. Because there might be a little something for us to craft while we wait. This way. That balloon in my popper just looks ridiculous, doesn't it? It looks like I'm trying to fly. South Block Development, we need 1 bus station. Oh, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Chimney roof. What else? 2 ironwood supports. And 10 composite wooden boards. All right. South Block, I think, is going to be where we turn into a land baron at this point. Cass says you smell like poop. That'll be because of the 87 pieces of poop that I'm carrying in my pocket. I mean, it's known. Dolph Hattler, it doesn't smell the best, but he is the most charming in the city. Look at this. We got 87 poos right here. And we smear it on our mustache for a nice aromatic kind of perfume. That is my design. It's our emo. Okay, what do we need to craft? Bus station. I think this is just something we craft straight from the assembly station. So we'll probably actually cancel this one. So we didn't do anything with it. And go to the assembly index for a bus station. Right here. Let's see. Oh, this is pricey. Oh my god. Oh, this is very pricey. Steel shells! Are you serious? I think we picked the hardest one. My mistake. We're going to need a bunch more bronze pipes. Great. We need some more ironwood planks. Great. We're going to need more bronze ingots, I think. And we also need waterproof lamps. 4 of them. I mean, we kind of can just make them all. Waterproof lamps. And we need 4 of these. And we need some steel shells, which are probably going to take steel frames, annoyingly. Yep. And we don't have enough steel plates. At all. We're going to need to make a lot more steel plates as well, because the frames as well take a ridiculous amount. Oh, that's handy. We can make some ironwood planks. I mean, there's actually nothing else that we can make while we're making it make iron planks. So we're probably just going to make as many as we possibly can. And what else do we need? We need steel plates, don't we? Oh, igneous brick. Cool. That's a rock that's had magma passed over it. We'll make some more steel plates because we just need a heap more. It's all going to be done tomorrow, though, sadly. So I think sleep is the best idea. We've got our waterproof lamps. We could probably actually put these there right this second. Yeah, let's put these down. Look, I was a builder for 5 years, and this is exactly how you build a structure. You start at the top, you allow it to float there in non-Euclidean fashion, and then you start just stacking everything underneath it, even if you can't particularly see it. We need 3 ironwood planks. I think we actually have that. Yeah, we do. Let's put them on right now. Boom. There we go. Still starting at the top and working our way down. We need 6 bronze pipes. We don't have that. And we need 4 steel shells. We don't have that. Let's go sleep. We don't have much of a choice at this point. We're literally waiting for a bunch of different things to finish. And we don't want Higgins to take a single one of these goddamn crafting orders. I'm sick of him. His charm has worn off. He sent us that embarrassing...
Good morning. Me again. I have been meaning to talk to you. I promise that there will be no misadventures this time around. Albert has asked me to hook up South Block to Portia's power grid, but it turns out that the grid can't support South Block without shorting all the fuses.
This guy straight up just jump scared me. That means
we're going to have to find another way to generate electricity for the new town. The mayor suggested we add another power station over there, but that'll really stretch Portia's power stone supplies.
That's also really expensive.
After some consideration, I think we should try wind power. The strong winds coming in from the sea should be able to sustain several generators in the Eufaula Heights area. I know they use a lot of these in Highwind, but it's not like we have the budget to import any. Do you think you can build a few for us?
I can get it a try.
Alright, that's all I'm asking for. You'll need to talk to the research center about it, since I don't have a diagram for this.
Why are you asking me to do it? Can you put on some clothes? Man, you're gonna freeze to death out here. Come on. Use your head. Let's go see if our plates are done. All right, some of them are. They're not the ones we wanted. Our steel plates are all completely finished. Fantastic. How many of these steel shells do we need? 4. Ouch. Oh, we also need steel pipes. Did we put those on? No, we did not. Make another 14. Let's make 8. These are probably going to have to be done tomorrow. All right, steel shells. We can make none of them because we don't have any steel frames. Annoyingly, that's not in the list of necessities. So we're going to have to find it manually here. We can make 4 of them, which means we certainly don't have enough of these steel plates. Oh, we do actually. Ah, that's handy. Great, we got ourselves our steel plates. Annoyingly expensive. Sorry, steel shells. Boom. Good, and now we need, I think... Oh, the most expensive part is just not even necessary either. It's that tiny little handrail right in the middle. It's just... Yeah. It's too expensive. Our grilled catfish are done. Great, let's hope it's actually the grilled catfish we put on. We're not actually being catfished. This game feels like a lot of resource management, such a headache. I know. I actually tried to play this game like 3 separate times privately before I started streaming this. And every single time I found that it's just first of all, you're right. It is a real headache to kind of manage such inventory. The scaling at which you need resources does not scale with how you obtain the resources. And that is the problem with this game that I find every single time. However, this time, the game has actually charmed me into wanting to finish it, so I'll be doing that instead of just, just ignoring it. I mean, I did buy it. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I play it? Resin is a forestry thing. We'll stick that in there. Wood is also a forestry thing. We got 3 cotton. We're going to put that in our textiles chest. Because that's where it belongs. Right there. I also got this rope that we're going to put in that textiles chest. I think we need 1 more rope. Right? Oh, our leather is finished too. Great. Yeah, it's definitely one of those games where the resources you obtain don't quite match the resources that you want to craft into things, because there's always some kind of balancing act. And it's a bit of a pain to get everything too. Let's see if those 6 bronze pipes are done yet. Or did I only put them on this morning? I only put them on this morning. They'll be done by the end of the day. The balloons, on the other hand, I think we can now make ourselves 2 more wicker baskets. Got 1 hot air balloon. We've got 1 landing platform. We got 2 of these balloons themselves. Let's make 2 wicker baskets, and I'm pretty sure the rope was also needed as well for that. All right, 2 wicker baskets. In saying that, though, this game does have a lot going for it. It definitely has a certain charm that most crafting games just simply can never achieve. And come on, you can make Hitler. You can make... Hitler, sorry, you can make Hitler. This isn't Hitler. This is, he fled from his country in 1945. He fled from a bit of a clutch situation. And now Hitler here is trying to make a name for himself somewhere else where he can use his hands to finally achieve his dream of becoming an artist, which he's wanted to do his whole life. Sadly, art around here doesn't really pay painters too well, so we had to start using woodworking and metalsmithing and all that stuff to create our art. And I think he's much happier, which he doesn't particularly deserve, but he has. Anyway, we'll take a look at what else we have to do, because we also have this mission here that I didn't quite see. We need to ask Petra. Okay. Points for ambiguity, but it's as specific as it needs to be, I suppose. All right, let's just go talk to Petra. What did Mint want? He wanted something, didn't he? He turned up, he ambushed us at 6 a.m. as we were going out the front door, and he stole us from our tasks. Like an absolute dunce. School's out. Hopefully the kids are in the Faraday cage, not getting electrocuted by the giant Tesla coil we've planted outside to weed out the more simple children.
Wind generators? This is a somewhat alien subject to me, but I'll give it a go. Can you bring me 5 data disks to assist me in the effort? Thanks.
I cannot begin to explain to you enough how much this is wind generating into electricity. We do not want several fans. I have several fans. We just don't need that. Anyway, here's 5 copies of Disturbed's 2000 hit Down with the Sickness on single CD.
Okay, I'm going into hermit mode now to get this researched. Go home, and I'll let you know when it's done.
Okay. Good luck, and get down with the sickness. Because your mother gets up. She gets down with the sickness. I love how Hitler just runs around holding something up in the air as he's saying, behold this pot. Yeah, I know, it's funny, isn't it? You know what? Just for the sake of comedy, I'll go and stick some cows on my hotbar. Because it's probably the funniest thing I've found in this game that he holds up with pride. We'll take our tea off our hotbar for now. And we'll go into our farming chest and we'll take our cows. How's this? Literally live cows. Meeting time after mute, that's fine. Enjoy your meeting. This bus station still, I think, has the entire day to go, so probably actually best to sleep again and hope no one's taking the other crafting commissions, because I think we just took the hardest one that we could possibly take, right? This bus stop is a headache. Maybe the iron beams are probably going to be a bit more rough, but this one is definitely taking the cake for most bullshit craft we've done so far. Well, maybe not actually, because we also just did that power station, which required an entire industrial furnace, which is a separate craft by itself. That one was probably the worst, but I think this one's following in as a close, annoying second. Let's go check out pipes. We got them all. Great. Let's refuel this, this crafter right here so that we don't forget next time we go in there. We're going to have to take these baskets off of our hotbar, of course, and put the pipes on here so that we can make the station. What a... I'm counting them right now. You could have made that out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pipes. It took 8. What is this game? What does it think we're doing? Fucking spiders? Probably not. All right. Okay, I think the next things we need to make are the... What are they? We've got the balloons and... Yeah, we've got 2 balloons. We've got 2 wicker baskets. Okay. Let's take a look at our assembly index, because I'm pretty sure we can make these balloons now too. Which is pretty insane. Yep, yeah, they are. Alright, wicker baskets. We have 2. We only need 1 per. We need 6 ropes, so we need 1 more from the basic skeever. That's a little bit frustrating. Let's see if we've already had the foresight to do that. We did not. Rope! Let's make 4 of it. It's going to take a wee while. It's going to take 2 hours. It'll be done in half an hour. I actually think by the time we place this basket and this balloon, one of them might actually be finished. There we go. There's nothing holding those 2 together, but for some reason the balloon is not floating off into the sky. I was wrong. We could probably just go cut some trees down in the meantime, actually use some of the stamina we've got, because we need more resin for a lot of things, really. And we're not getting a particularly huge amount from the resources chest that we are paying for. I do like how the snow just kind of falls off of these trees. That's nice. That's a nice touch. They didn't have to do that. Pathea Games did not have to program that into this game. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, the amount of resources that you actually harvest do not correlate well to the resources that you need to actually keep up with the campaign. The first thing we specced into was like a low 1 in 4 chance of getting double the resources from cutting down some kind of resource. And I don't actually think it's paid off in any way, shape, or form. But I would still say it's completely necessary to get up to kind of where we are. Oh, it looks like we've finished making these bronze bars over here too. And so with the charcoal right beside us. That's good. Let's refuel this. We're making more carbon steel bars? No, we need the charcoal. Okay. Well, we could probably tell it to possibly make some bronze bars. So we're pretty low on that. Bronze? Oh no, we're out of the copper, aren't we? Ah, that's tricky. All right. Gather these up as well and we'll refuel this smeltery and we'll also gather up all of this magnesium powder. Where are we going to put it though? I think this chest is getting full. Ah, we can put it in here, why not? Put these pipes in here, these plates in there, charcoal. Or not. We've got this resin too, which is a timber. Right. Is 1 rope finished? Yes. 2 rope is finished. Nice. I think we put the rest of the rope in this here textiles chest, so we'll grab, not all of it, but we definitely need 4 of them. Put them here. We've got some ironwood planks as well to go in this chest. And anything else that would stack? No, nothing. Gotcha. All right, where's this rope? 3 rope. It's 2 of 3 balloons, and now we just need 1 more. Nope, don't want to put a cow in that just yet. We could put a cow in the hot air balloon, but at the same time, I'm not sure it's quite necessary to be sending cows up to space just yet. I mean, it could be. We could start our own space program. Hey, we got mail and we didn't even notice. What is it? From the research center. I'm sorry, I've yet to complete my research on these wind generators just yet. Even with Merlin's help, we're lacking a vital piece of information, how to get the rotational speed of the generator up to capacity. The current rotor speed calculations won't give us enough electrical current. I'll continue with my research to see if I can solve this. If I remember correctly, Phyllis, who is from Highwind, was a specialist in this area. Maybe she knows something we don't. Right, so again, I cannot reinforce enough that we need the wind generator to provide electricity, not consume electricity to provide wind. And it seems like, again, they're too ambiguous on what they're actually doing with these machines. Petro, great. Oh, well, let's hope for the best. She's a smart girl. Hey, Lee's giving a sermon in the town. Lee, I've got a gift for you.
Hey.
Here is your daily turd.
Gift?
You're welcome. Hey, fight me. Oh, you pussy. Phyllis!
Wind power? For South Block? I'd love to help you out, but I'm not exactly on talking terms with my family. Besides, they're silversmiths. I'm not sure how much help they'd be. You should be talking with Nora instead.
Oh, Lee's wife. Really? Nora!
Yeah. Her family owns the Highwind Electric Company, so I'm pretty sure she knows everything there's to know about generators. Were you the one that fixed the worn handrail above the school? Thank you so much. The new one looks great.
Oh, I thought he was going to say something else. Because we keep coming into contact with these people who just keep spamming us with messages about how they've seen what we've been doing. I think Mars is going to be a great example of this.
I was planning on taking my girls out to the desert for a nice family day trip. But then I heard their teacher is planning the same thing. Darn.
Oh, no. Just one. Great. We had, like, a couple of interactions where there was literally, like, 4 lines of dialogue in a row. What are we going in here for? What is in here? Oh, Antoine. What do you want?
You finally fixed the roof. Thank you so, so much. The draft was causing my hair to go sideways.
Oh, is that what that's doing?
Nice work. This is your payment.
Thanks.
I think we'll be getting a lot more commissions now that the bridge is complete. We used to have to transport everything west to the main road, but now we can move goods directly east through the desert.
I actually have a mod that increases the amount of commissions that we can see, because there are only, like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 a day. That's just not good. That's terrible. Absolutely garbage. 10 composite wooden boards. Let's not go for that one just yet. 1 chimney roof. That shouldn't be too hard. Let's go for a single chimney roof. And we're gonna try and bust out these crafts as fast as we can so that Higgins doesn't get a single lick of respect from anybody in the city. Oh, we forgot our horse. Now we have to walk back to our compound on foot. Emily! Hey, I got you a,
Hello.
I got you a, pumpkin pie.
That smells too good to eat.
Yeah, I'll say. That's what I'd say about your grandma. Anyway,
It's getting cold. The chicken are more docile because of it. But hey, I don't spend as much time now having to manage them. You better keep warm too. Don't get sick.
You are literally wearing a sleeveless corset. You have no leg to stand on. Go put some clothes on. I'm wearing a full suit. It's insulated with gold as well, and purple. Whatever that feels like. All right, we got all these items. We can actually probably just install them as well. No, let's see what the chimney requires us to make. Because I think it might be a little bit easier than the other one. It might just be some stone. Here it is. Hardened clay, we've got that. Aluminium plates, we've got that. Large pipes ×2, we've got that. Oh, God, we need more bronze pipes. All right. Let's put more bronze pipes on, I guess. Oh, we need more bronze bars. Actually, no, we could probably just get some, what is it, copper, right? From the abandoned quarry. All right, we can do that. We kind of wanted the mine up and running by now so we could get some nice resources from it, but it's not necessary just yet. I think we install the balloon platform just across Sophie's property right over here. Because I see a couple of blips on the map. Just rolling my horse through. You? Whose property is this? Whose house is this? Is there anything I can loot? I don't know, let's find out. Let's try parkouring up here. Oh, there might be something to loot up here. Or not. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything up there we can loot. Oh. There's a DD stop right there. I don't think that's the one we're particularly interested in, though. I think right here... Yeah, this is where we put the balloon. In the water, for some stupid reason. All right. All right. Oh no, they forgot to mirror the texture on the reverse side of this plane right here. Whoops. Oh well. Game's abandoned. You can't expect them to do everything. All right, we've done it. Now what? Do we go home? Do we go to bed and wait for somebody to ambush us in our doorway when we wake up tomorrow? What's this? No, we just have to tell someone that we've actually done it. Sophie! Hey, how are you doing?
Hello.
How are you doing?
Have you seen my granddaughter?
Yeah, she's
I just saw her a minute ago.
She's eating pie.
Where did she go?
She's off to eat some pie. She's chowing down on the pie behind the shed so no one sees her.
Thank you. This is great.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, I'm leaving. Nice to see you. Hopefully we can add her to our harem of wives at some point. She's really the only love interest we're particularly interested in. She knows what she's all about. Gale, I've done the balloons.
Oh, this is wonderful. I knew you could do it. If only my dear wife was here to see this day. Speaking of romance, I must say that a balloon ride would be a glorious way to spend some time with that special someone. Something to think about, eh? I can't thank you enough for all your hard work. I do have some small tokens to show my appreciation, though.
I'm not joking. I'm going to take his daughter up on the balloon. I'm going to christen the balloon. Like, straight up. I don't care if it's winter. I will straight up christen his balloons with his daughter. Watch me. Watch me, Gale! Anyway, what was the next thing we needed to make? We needed to make that chimney. So we need... What is it? copper, right? Horse? Horse. We need to go into the mines. Unfortunately. I know it's probably not the riveting gameplay elements that everybody's expecting of this game. Yeah, I'll pay $200 to go in. Doesn't matter. I'm going to get a stack full of the copper, and then I'm just going to go home and I'm going to craft up a heap of bronze, like 100 bronze. Woo! Whee! Whee! I did that. I made that mess. I think that was bronze at one point, but I completely eliminated it. I don't see any more. It's kind of got a strange texture to it. Like, kind of like this. Oh, this is it. Great. I have found the smallest vein in the world. And it's over. Oh, maybe it's not. Nope, it's over. That was sand. Okay, let's come around the back of this nutrient dense area. I think this is also it. Yeah, there we go. Got a bunch of it. Once we get the mining colony up and running, that's what the south block is, by the way. I'm assuming that that's the mining colony that we are going to be paying to kind of harvest resources for us so that we don't need to go harvesting ourselves like chumps. Which is good, actually, because bronze has actually become a huge pain in the ass. Nice. I've got it all. I've got literally all of the bronze. That doesn't feel too good, actually. Because now we need to go and find another area to get bronze. Sorry, I keep calling it bronze. It's copper. Let's just fly around for a wee bit. Maybe we can find some bits of copper from the sky. Here's a tiny little... That didn't even give me a single resource. Wait, what the hell? What am I looking at? What is this? I see some bronze just over here, so I suppose it's okay. What's this? Yeah, this is bronze. Very good. Copper! It's not bronze, it's copper! God, why am I so stupid? You don't mine alloys. Well, I suppose you do, actually. You do mine alloys, and then they'd be split up into their kind of prospective base metals, wouldn't they? Because how often would it be that you'd find just like a straight vein of one single ore? I know quartz is really, really hard to come by in its really, really raw form. Quartz is kind of one of those things where it's always got some kind of element of something in it. Like rose quartz, that's full of iron. That's why it's red. Funnily enough, a lot of people say if you rub a rose quartz on yourself, you'll get a bunch of health benefits. And there is actually a bit of scientific merit for that. If you're the kind of person who's rubbing crystals on themselves, chances are you're also vegan or vegetarian and you've got low iron. So, you know, it could be a little bit of an abstract way of getting a bit of iron into your diet. You heard it here first. Maybe I should start my own version of goop. I take that back. Why would I force that on the world? I would never start any version of goop. That's horrible. Sorry, everyone. Oh, there's a man's ass just over here. I took it. I took the man's ass. What a strange thing to find while mining. Somebody's lower half. We're running low on stamina. You might be thinking to yourself, hell, you're gonna have to go back and sleep. But don't worry, I've got a way around this. You see, in this game, you can get milk. And milk restores 6 stamina each time you drink it. Now, we don't have any milk, but we do have this cow right under us. So if we milk it enough, we can just drip this milk straight into our mouths. Okay, I'm already uncomfortable. And hopefully it'll also do a little bit of a poo. How do we get magnesium? Oh, no, that's a refinable. It didn't fit in the chest, did it? Okay, we got 1 stack of copper ore. Let's drink ourselves red tea. There we go, full stamina. I've also got an auto-clicker macro. I got a Logitech G502 Hero mouse. These things are amazing. The Logitech software on their mice, I cannot endorse them enough. You can program to do literally anything. I even found that they have a little bit of support for an application called JitBit, which is a macro recorder that allows you to utilize a little bit of programming language too. It's very, very good. Not like any specific programming language, but a very, very basic programming language. Just if statements, else statements, obviously. If you're gonna have if statements, you may as well program else. What else is there? Switch statements, repeat statements. Like, it's pretty comprehensive. Okay, we're running out of this copper, I think, in this vein to mine. We're probably going to have to re-roll the mines to get ourselves some nice fresh veins right at the surface. It's no help to anybody when the veins are really deep below ground, because we can't actually see them with our dicky little goggles. We're getting a lot of copper, though. Like, a surprising amount of copper. Almost a disgusting amount. It's kind of nice, too, because there are a couple of machines that completely bypass having to use the bars, which is actually quite a significant chokehold in terms of time. And in this game, the gameplay loop is literally time management. If you are doing anything else in this game, you are not playing it properly. Even if everything else in this game are the fun parts of the game. You can't play the fun parts of the game without doing the boring bits first. Not like King of Retail, in a way. I mean, this game is no King of Retail. I'm probably not going to play the sequel, if I'm honest. Not unless there's, like, enormous interest in this series. I'm probably going to pick a different game to do my little 3-hour chunks in. Payday comes out in September, Payday 3. Oh, we've got another thing over here. We've already got one of these artifacts, by the way, so gathering these pieces probably isn't too helpful to us, although there's not any in the museum. Actually, if we hover over it, we actually have a mod that tells us about the artifacts. Yeah, so we don't have one in a museum. We do have one, and it gives us a little bit of stamina, I think. Just having it sit in the house. Although it's really big, so we're probably going to get rid of it quite soon. Oh, I didn't notice. We've got 416 total stamina. Did not tell Heckler and Coke. God, I doubt a gun meme is it's going to land well with the demographic of this game. If you didn't get that joke, I take it back. If you do get that joke, like and subscribe. Don't worry, guys. Even I'm bored at this point. But unfortunately, until we get the mining colony up and running, this is the only way of actually getting the raw resources. And this might actually be our last trip into a mine that we ever need to do. I'm hoping so, because we've almost got the south block up and running. We've also reached the bottom of this vein, so we're getting diminishing returns for swinging our axe. It's still worth it, though. As long as we have heaps and heaps of the ores in our inventory back at home, we don't need the ingots. Because we've now kind of crossed a barrier, you could say, with the crafting where we don't particularly need raw ingots anymore. Machines, they'll take the raw ores. They're fine with it. Let's see how much we have. We have 2 and a bit stacks. I think that's good enough, actually. Let's fast travel back to the entrance. And then we'll leave. Man, I've been playing a lot of Remnant 2 recently. And I've just broken the game. Like, straight up. I was playing a little bit of Remnant from the Ashes, and I'm very, very good at that because I've spent a lot of time playing it. But Remnant 2, I haven't spent much time playing at all. I think I've spent 25 hours because I'm recording most of it, putting it on YouTube, and I don't really want to spoil a lot of things for myself until I can kind of get to a point where I'm just rolling worlds and we can go see what secrets I've missed. I don't particularly want to spoil it, but I was going through my own private world on Remnant 2, and I found the same gun that I'd found in the recorded playthrough, which I've currently just stopped the series at. And this gun, I shit you not, is the best gun in the game. Like, there's no comparison whatsoever. It is just the best gun in the game. It's this gigantic lightning arc that literally just melts everything in front of you. You fire one bullet, and it hits an enemy, and it chains to all enemies around that enemy, and sometimes, even if the enemy is not even around the enemy, it chains to that enemy anyway, and it does a ridiculous amount of damage. So I'm really excited to go and do my next playthrough, because I've been playing on the hardest difficulty now in my private world, and I'm steamrolling the game with this big lightning arc. Oh, you big flying horse. Hey, Matt. How you doing? I was just talking about Remnant, too, while I play this game, to fill in the boring parts of mining the game. Anyway, speaking of which, we should probably actually stick all of the stuff we just got in the mining chest here. The stone, all this crap. This, yucky this, and this. Don't know why we've still got this resin. And this wood. We don't need either of these. Doing good, mate? You're doing good? Or I'm doing good? I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good. Well, I say that, like, you know, life's been kind of rough recently. Yesterday, my car broke down. You're doing good? Excellent. Oh, I remember you've got a Mazda Excella as well. My car transmission, the reverse, crapped out about a week after I bought it from my mum, who obviously didn't drive it very well, otherwise the transmission wouldn't have gone out. A Tenza? Still a very good choice. Mazda 3 Series is just awesome. But I only got to drive this thing for about a week, and unfortunately, yesterday, I had the idea that maybe it was the transmission fluid and not the solenoid that was going on. I don't know how good you are with car terms, but, you know, I can kind of fix everything. I don't really know what everything's called, but I know what everything's supposed to do. So I was supposed to get this part in from overseas, and it was about $80, and while we were waiting for it to arrive, I looked at the transmission fluid under the hood, and I realized it was low, so I put in some transmission fluid, and I turned the car on to settle the transmission fluid with a little bit of heat, run it through the engine. And the reverse gear engaged for the first time since I bought it. So I took it out. I took it out on the motorway to try and settle the transmission fluid, and I kid you not, out on the motorway, all of the transmission blew, starting with the fourth gear, and then the third gear, and then I kind of had to turn the car off and turn it back on because it wasn't downshifting after that point. I drove it in second gear, up to the top hill of the city, and then I turned it on and off, and it only shifted to the first gear before the car told me that the entire transmission system is now disconnected from the car, which is bad. Yeah, it's real bad, isn't it? So I managed to roll my car into the city, and I pushed it maybe a maximum of 20 meters into a park, a free park, luckily. And it's sitting there now until I can decide whether or not to write it off, which will cost us $500 to scrap, or to try and fix it up at an insurance thing, which would cost significantly more, like thousands of dollars more. Because the issue is not the transmission fluid. The issue is either the entire solenoid panel, not just one solenoid. So that'll be 20 of those things, and I found them at cheapest for about $60 each, and it'll take ages to get here. Or it could be the entire computer's electrical system. So kind of hard to figure out which, and it's going to cost about $300 to figure out which anyway. So yeah, they actually have to take a peek under the hood and run one of those little diagnostic tools through it and see what the issue is. However, I did just look in my inventory here, and I found that we've got 40 grand. So that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a yikes, yeah, I'll say. It's so expensive these days, isn't it? The cost of living crisis is really actually starting to hit us hard. We're spending about $100 to $150 a week on groceries alone, which is just insane. It can't last this much longer, because people are just going to stop buying groceries at this point and start growing their own food, or like looking for alternatives. And our last power bill, we're pretty energy conservative, and we spent about $700 last month on our power bill. You're struggling with the price of everything now? I know, it's insane, isn't it? Like, the stress is actually starting to take a wee bit of hold. And it's also looking like National might win the next election, and whenever they're in some kind of budget surplus when they get a hold of the government, they just sell a bunch of state assets, which fuck the country over really, really hard in the long run anyway. In fact, usually it fucks people over in the first, like, quarter of the term that they're serving. Minimum $200 grocery shop for roughly 4 days of dinner for your girlfriend and you. Man, that is rough. 4 days of dinner. That's insane. Yeah, my girlfriend and I, we cook together now. Even though she's vegan. We budget hard, yeah. Yeah, you have to these days. So, my girlfriend's a banker, for God's sake, and even she's struggling to pay for everything. Like, she'll get a nice take-home every 2 days. I'm not going to say how much, but she makes a comfortable living by last year's standards. And now, after she pays bills, after she gets her money for the fortnight, the 2 weeks, not the game, she'll be left with about $200, which is nuts. The cost of things that must have gone up so much more in the very, very recent years. And it sucks, but there's not really a lot that we can do about it just yet. I think I am going to start looking at alternative ways to find food, actually. There's a lot of, like, kind of oriental dairies. I don't really want to say dairies, because dairy has an expensive connotation, but they're significantly cheaper these days than the supermarkets themselves. Like, you can get TVP. You can get a kilo of TVP for about $10, and that'll make a good, like, 5 kilos of artificial meats, which is pretty good. Tastes pretty good, too, if you stick some, like, vegetarian OXO and a little bit of paprika in it as well. But yeah, like, it's so hard these days. I don't know how people are doing it. I'm going to try and make this thing now, because I'm pretty sure I've got all of the materials I need, aside from all of these bronze pipes. That's where we were. We were down making those bronze pipes. We'll do that now. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know how New Zealand's going to last much longer if the groceries keep going up. Although there was this really, really funny thing recently where people were looking at Countdown, which is one of... for those who don't know New Zealand very well, Countdown is one of our 2 major supermarket brands, the other one being New World, who are famously just more expensive, and they're kind of a shitty environment as well, so people don't really like New World at the moment anyway. But, people were saying, man, we can't afford food. Everyone needs to drop their prices. And Countdown came out and said, everybody, listen up. We've got the solution. We're going to spend $400 million changing our name. So, yeah, that's gonna really help our grocery bill. Those fucking assholes. Good God, it's like everybody that runs the country these days. Everybody under Fonterra just seem to shit the bed every single chance they get. It's just a mess. I don't even think it's salvageable at this point. Oh, nice. We can ride the air balloon on dates now, too. Inside the game. Big up Woolies, really looking out for the community. Yeah, here. I think they deserve a round of applause, don't you? Yeah? They changed their name in, like, 2008 to Countdown from Woolworths, and now, a meager 400 mil later, changing it back to the name that they had. Woo! Go Woolworths. I can't believe it, right? They deserve one of those trophies that just say, like, biggest fucking asshole of the year right on the bottom of it. With that nice statuette of the man taking a dump on a toilet. We can make most of these now. I'm pretty sure we've got enough pipes to make the large pipes too, so we can look at that. We got a few, but we don't have enough to make all of them, I don't think. Let's see. Oh yeah, we've got enough to make 2 of these pipes now. Oh yeah, we need 2. Right, gotcha. Awesome. We'll put these down somewhere. Should probably empty our inventory too. Got these teas, got these clocks that we're never going to use, like literally never going to use. We also got these refinement items here that we probably should be putting in a chest. Oops. Got to put the pipes on my hotbar right here. Great. So come in here. There we go. 3 hardened clay. I'm pretty sure that's in the refinement chest as well. Here it is. 4 hardened clay. Be still my beating heart. And now we need 1 large iron bucket, which we've got a bunch of. So we can take that straight from the marketer chest. Right over here. Mining. No, marketer. Actually, while we're here as well, we should probably... Nope, we're going to have to craft a large iron bucket. That's fine. We'll empty our inventory into this mining bucket. Oh, no, we did this already. Oh, okay. We've just got a lot of crap in our inventory for having done it already. Yep, let's make this large iron bucket. And we also need 4 aluminum plates, not aluminium plates. Which we're going to have to stick over here on the cutter. I wonder if there is actually any difference between aluminum and aluminium. I've heard from a couple of people that there is. Just, you know, in my life, walking around, living and stuff like that. Oh my god, we can make 30 of these things. Jesus. Let's not do that. Let's not be that irresponsible. Great. And now we only need aluminum plates. Ah, 2 of them. We've got 2 of them. Yeah, we've got 2. Boom. Done. Not awful, that one. We've definitely had harder crafts. Let's put this magnesium powder in our hotbar. Right next to this honey. Great. We're looking pretty good, actually. We could probably actually start putting these pulleys in the Makana chest, which would free up a little bit more space for us to kind of have everything. And we need to make more hardened clay, so I'll try and do that now. Where are you, hardened clay? There you are. We can make 9 because we're choked up by resin, unfortunately, but we are still going to make it all. It's pretty useful. Great. We'll take this roof and we'll go and we'll hand this into the big man himself. The man we're trying to cuck. Alfred, I think his name is. Horse. Thanks. The horse was in the way. I was running into its butthole. Antoine's here.
Nice work. This is your payment.
Great. Let's see if Higgins takes one of these South Block crafting writs. Let's lower the odds that he'll take one by taking the easier one. 10 composite wooden boards, that shouldn't be too hard. That's probably just a workbench recipe. Higgins, you want to fight?
Fight me! I will eviscerate you! Your bloodline will know my brand! Die! 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 Feast on my fists!
Oh, he threw one left and he actually got me. Apparently he never loses too. Ah well, shows what he knows. Good thing we can't lose rapport with him. There's literally no way of being Higgins' friend. Like, even if you wanted to, you couldn't be Higgins' friend. The game just does not let you. Maybe we can add him to our harem of wives later. We probably don't have to add them here. Probably need to make them in this crafting bench, right? Or not. Prepare building materials, composite wooden board. What? I'm certain that we make them over here? Oh no, let's find out. Come on, use it. Composite wooden board. Ah. Well, that's lucky. We can actually make 10 of these right this moment. It's going to take a wee bit of time, though, so we could probably go to bed. Let's check our map to make sure... Oh, it's our birthday tomorrow. I was not expecting violence in this game. Yeah, there's a bit of violence in this game. It's not, like, extreme, but there is violence. Okay, let's sleep. Tomorrow's our birthday, by the way. We have not seen what Hatler's birthday looks like, so that's going to be a new experience for all of us. Usually he celebrated his birthday in Berlin, but unfortunately that's just not an option anymore. The time travel device he used completely eradicated Berlin over time. Do I go talk to everyone? Is that what I have to do for my birthday? What a shit birthday treat that is. Oh, Django. Sonia! Hi! Hi, guess what? It's my birthday. You want to ride? Oh, that's not what I meant. Alright, that works. Let's go and I think X is actually going back to our place to flirt with our scarecrow. But he's taken a real roundabout way of getting there. Oh well, what a dick. Okay, it doesn't really matter if it's our birthday now, I suppose. Let's try and trap Sonia in here. Damn it, she figured out the door. Oh no. Oh no, everyone's not gathering at my house, are they? Oh no. I feel like I must call the police. Phyllis! Oh, people are leaving gifts! What did you leave me, Phyllis? What'd you leave?
You gotta get up and go to work on time regardless of the weather. Stay focused on learning medicine.
Good advice for people learning medicine. Alternatively, that is really, really bad advice for anybody learning anything other than medicine. Like, it's a good idea to get to work on time because obviously you're not going to be fired, but at the same time, if you're focusing on learning medicine and you're, say, a road worker, then your skills probably won't translate too well. So that's the advice that I would kind of correct, where Phyllis has given us kind of very, very anecdotal advice. Would you like a gift? How about some ointment for your thrush?
Thank you for giving me a present.
You're welcome. Let's see what she got me. An arm stretcher. Glad that we know each other. Happy every day. Well, where's my gift every day? That's not how you use the arm stretcher. Oh, Hatler, you're the gift that keeps on giving. All right, let's see what else we got. We got a plaid rug. Nice. We don't have to buy one of those rugs now. We also got purple hydrangeas ×1. I don't think we'll ever... I think we'll sell that. Here, we've got a blue scarf. What? Come on. Useless gift. Shouldn't have bothered. I bet there's Albert. Got a flower carpet too. Thank you for helping to build Portia. Happy birthday. Great. And I got this small satchel as well. I've already got a small satchel, but unfortunately it's not able to be removed from my person. God, what a bunch of crap we've got. Did any of this give us bonuses? Oh yeah, this one gives us +3 max stamina, but that's still a useless bonus. Okay. That was a complete waste of time, to be quite fair. Max HP +50, useless. Scarf. We'll put it with the other 50 scarves we have. I'm not joking, by the way. 5 scarves, sorry. They dropped from beetles. I don't think anyone gave us food, hilariously. No one made us a cake. What a shit birthday. I mean, it's nice to get gifts and stuff that you can sell for goods and services, but at the same time, like, come on. Guys, you know me better than that. What are we wanting to build? We're wanting to build these wooden composite boards, which I'm pretty sure should be done by now. Great, that was easy. Let's go take the last one, and hopefully this will allow us to start ordering in some minerals. That was a weird dismantle. I straight up think I just killed my horse by running it straight into a wall. We'll do these mini-games, actually, while they're here, because we are good at them, I say. But basically, we have to find all of the errors in the craftsmanship, like this. My high score is literally 2 seconds. What are you talking about? It's off kilter. I wouldn't buy this. Is it like a crack or something? What's the issue? What are you yapping about? There's nothing wrong with it. Come on. This game's pulling my leg, isn't it? Like, straight up. It's joking. There is straight up nothing wrong with this. Oh yeah, there is. The base was slightly too long, which would probably actually suit everybody a lot better. That's fine. We'll go over here too. And that's wrong. And that's wrong. There we go. 3 seconds. Nice. What about these axes? Oh, these ones actually can be kind of tricky. Length. Length is wrong. The length of the handle is too short on this axe. There's a blemish here. It's a fucking game. It's a fucking game. Antoine!
Nice work. This
Thanks.
is your payment.
Nice. What is it? Money! Oh, you shouldn't have. What a guy. Isaac!
According to history books, the Eufaula Desert existed even before the Age of Darkness. That's somewhat rare, since the geography of the world changed so much during the Day of Calamity.
I don't care. I straight up do not care. The origins of a desert. 2 iron wood supports. Let's do these. I don't think they'll be particularly expensive, but they're certainly not going to be as easy as literally just crafting them inside of a woodcutter. Or a ripsaw. Also, do these flags look like Cthulhu? To anybody else? They certainly look like Cthulhu to me. Alright. What are these things? Ironwood supports. Are they in the crafting menu? They certainly are. We've got planks for this. 2 steel frames. That's Oh, right. It's iron and it's wood, and it's a support, so it's not an ironwood support because this is ironwood. Game, fucking get it together. We need like 7 more rope, which is not great. And we need more poplar wood, which we can get. That's not too hard. Let's put on some more rope, because we are going to need a bunch of it now. Ah, piss, we need cotton again. Okay, we need to go into town. We need to do a shop. We need to go and talk to Carol. And unfortunately, even though she can't upgrade our delicious golden and white suit, we do need to buy cotton off her. Carol, are you manning the till? Because if not, I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to pay. What? I don't want to modify clothes. Come on. All right, she's got 10 cotton here. We'll take it all. Great. And she's also got some fiber cloths, which we're going to take all of because it's rare as hell. Great. We'll see if Higgins has left an ingot here. Nice. We'll steal this ingot. And we will laugh at Higgins and leave a turd in its place. Don't tell the police. We just left a turd in Higgins' furnace. Anyway, I'll go back over here. I'd better put some more rope on, because we're going to need it. Like all of this rope right here. And also, let's dump into the textiles chest, because we've got a bunch of crap, and we don't want this rug necessarily. It's 150 bucks, which is worth 1 crappy fish. All right, let's see how to make these things, because I'm pretty sure we make them here. We need steel frames as well. Oh, we need poplar wood, so we'll probably have to go out and farm up some poplar wood before we actually think about this. Steel bars. We can afford 2 steel frames, and we've got enough ironwood planks. Let's try and make them. Steel frames. There they are. We can make 8. We only need 2. Nice. Let's get on our horse. No, let's not interact. We can interact with our horse.
What to do next? Let's pet the horse.
I'm pretty sure I just harassed the horse. That's... That wasn't petting the horse. None of that was kind. All of that was just harassing the horse. Now we've set up a bus stop down here, which is actually very, very close to all of the poplar trees. Nice! We've got what's-his-face to come pick us up in a car, even though we were literally on a horse. Thank you for driving us into the middle of nowhere with my arm stretcher. Man, no one seems to actually care that I've got this arm stretcher and I'm using it wrong. Maybe that's the point. Let's cut this one down. I think this is a poplar tree, even though there's snow all over it and I can't actually see what it bears. Hope it bears fruit. Did we get poplar? No, we did not. Maybe it's these tall, skinny trees. Nope, still no poplar wood. Are you taking the piss? I can't differentiate the trees in winter. How do you expect me to know? Cinnamon, come on! We're gonna have to cut every single tree in this forest down now in the hopes that we get some poplar wood. I know it says kick, but that's how you get fruit without a, without an axe. Maybe I should be taking down these pine trees. I'm being attacked by bees, unfortunately. Dear God, it stings. Oh, well, that's fine. It's just bees. What's this one give me? Pine cones! Delicious. What about this one? Pine cones! There's literally no way of differentiating these trees in winter. I can't believe this is how I'm spending my birthday. Like, straight up. It's my birthday. There's even a note here that says my birthday. My birthday sucks. Oh, how accurate. What about this giant thing? Maybe this thing will drop us some poplar wood. Never hurts to ask. Excuse me, Mr. Tree. I'm looking for some poplar wood, and I need you to bust it into my pockets. Oh no, bees. Oh, I can't tell if I got any poplar from that. I did not. That was just hardwood and ironwood. Is this just a gamble? It feels like a gamble. Got some purple resin from that one. No, I'm not getting anything that I actually need. I've just realized where the poplar wood is. I'm going back to the bus stop. I'm not going to spoil it for you, though. No, 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 no. So that was a waste of time, like a complete waste of time, but it did remind me where the poplar tree is. This way. Great, we've got this dickhead picking us up, and our horse. Great! We're here. I'm pretty sure these are poplar trees. Even though they've got big scary faces in the front. Let's knock its teeth out. We have so many skill points as well, by the way. We haven't been spending them. Nice. 2 poplar wood. That was... You shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. We're gonna need a lot more than that. Look at the inverse kinematics on the feet when I swing this axe. I'm not even standing on the tree. Am I gonna fall when I bust it down? Wow, this is a tough tree. Yes, I did fall down. I think I'm in the tree. We got 4 poplar wood for that. For that beat down. Take that, Mother Nature. Take that and suck it. All right, I'm gonna bust these 2 down and then we're just gonna go straight back home. I mean, it's enough to make what we need it for. I don't think we're gonna need particularly a lot more. This desert seems to be a bit of a wet fart of an area, to be quite honest. There doesn't seem to be a lot to do. There's obviously the snakes, which you kill, and you get the venomous fangs, which you can then craft those really nice brass knuckles with. But at the same time, it gives you that hammer as soon as you enter the area, which is just better than every other weapon in the first place. I mean, it's slow to swing, but you shouldn't be wailing away on things that have high HP anyway. You gotta dodge a lot. It's like Souls combat. Well, that's probably generous. It's a really lazy Souls combat. Oh, look, Papa Bear looks like he's having a little bit of struggle. Papa Bear! Hello, please don't eat my horse. Would you like some conversation? He did like that conversation. Would you also like some honey beeswax? Yeah, he liked that. Weirdo. I love how I stand on the back of my horse to interact with things. Just daft. I don't even want to look in my inventory, by the way, because I know it's a complete mess. Oh, I think the apple tree is finished as well. Why would I root this out? Oh no, 16 more days until I get some apples. And 7 days until we get some niter. That's okay, I don't mind waiting. Alright, we are making some grilled catfish. Right this second, while I remember. We basically need to convert all of that into nice, delicious food. What else were we making? There's wooden supports. We have enough now to make these wooden pillars, and we have enough steel frames, we have enough ironwood planks. Let's do it. And we need 2 wooden pillars, which we make here. We can only make 1 because of our lack of rope. Maybe there's more. There's a lot more. Very nice. Great. There's a lot of bronze pipes too. All right, wooden pillar. Let's not craft 8 of them, for God's sake. Let's craft 2. That's all we need. Oh, I shouldn't have looked. My inventory's a mess. Oh, oh no. What am I looking for? These steel frames, I need these. And I need these, wooden pillars. Please? Okay, good. Awesome, and I need one more thing, which is 5 ironwood planks. I might have that on me. I do not. I think I put them away. There they are. 26. Overkill. Cool, so this should be the last thing that we need to open up this new mining thing. I carry it like such a nonce. Why don't you put it upside down? Where do we drop this off? Do we just give it to Antoine? I think we do just give it to Antoine. Higgins, I stole your ingot and I left a turd in your furnace.
Hello.
Oh my god! Obviously that's not who I wanted to talk with. He jump scared me. Antoine? Oh, it's the weekend, so no one's working today. Okie doke. Oh, I need another one of these wooden supports. I just saw the objective. Okay, we'll make another. I don't think we have enough poplar wood for the second one, though. We are about to check anyway. Oh, yeah, we got enough. Okay. Let's take this off our hotbar and put it literally anywhere else. I don't really care where. What do we need? We needed ironwood planks. And we needed... Oh, wooden pillars, didn't we? Which are here. And we need 2 steel frames too. Get 2 of these, and we'll get 2 of these steel frames as well. Great. That should be it. There's a pig here. Also, I think Presley just came over to leave us a gift. Let's see what he left us. Cooking Master ×1. What? Is this like a recipe book? I can place it in a museum. Why did you... Why did you just put it in the museum? I got more purple hydrangeas. Great. And I got a tea table. Great. Thanks. Thanks everyone for your generous contributions. Literally a drop in the bucket of my wealth. I wish I could say that in New Zealand right now. Alright, let's take this. And now we're going to go hand in this quest. I see there's another little blip on the map. Let's check the map really quickly. This one right here, I think, is the one that we want to do. We need to deliver it to the Commerce Guild. But I don't think there's actually anybody working today. So can we actually deliver it to the Commerce Guild? Or do we have to go to bed first? Oh no, here he is.
Nice work. This is your payment.
Thanks. Whoa! 3,600 bucks. Not bad. There's a child over here stuck on the staircase. There was a child here stuck on the staircase, but she's disappeared. Completely disappeared from the world. That was weird. Hadn't seen that one before. However, we are getting into the part of the game that I'm pretty sure wasn't play-tested. This game, as you progress, just seems to get more and more bugs in it. And that was one of them. The disappearing child bug. And hope that old Harvey Epstein isn't here doing it. So I would feel like an asshole. Alright, where do we put this? Nope, can't put it anywhere here. Do we put it over here? Yes. Great. We've just taken Presley's gift and we've put it straight into the museum. What a jerk. He could have just done it himself and we still would have got the reward. Hey, there's that child that disappeared. Maybe she doesn't exist. Because I keep hearing from Dolly, where does she go?
My sister Molly doesn't want to visit the desert, but I'm different. We've seen the desert from this side of the Portia River for so long. I just want to go over there and kick some sand. Or make sand angels.
It's snowing. Just make snow angels. Literally, it's the easiest thing you can do. It's the same thing, but more wet. All right, what else have we got? I think we will come over here and try and buy as much cotton and fabric as we can if they're still selling it. They're not, which is not great. All right, we'll disappear. We'll make like a tree and leave.
Hi!
Egg! Egg! Egg!
Thank you, this is great!
Egg! Just. Egg! Egg!
You could do something else.
Egg! Who else wants an egg? I got heaps. Oh, a gift. Who left this? Probably Emily. Condensed power stone! Hey, finally. Being born has finally paid off. Because usually the argument with Dolph Hitler is that if he wasn't born, everyone would be happier. And although that argument is correct, we did just get a power stone. And we wouldn't have got that if Dolph Hitler wasn't born. All right, what else are we going to make? Probably make a comprehensive cutter, but I don't think it's necessary just yet. The cutting doesn't seem to really be a choke point that we are worried about. We'll take a look at our missions, see if there's anything else we can do really quickly. New friend, there's still the dog that we need to feed, but we can't feed him because we don't have the cooking station to craft dog food, even though we could literally just cut up a bunch of tripe and cut up a bunch of gizzards and make that into dog food. Like, it's not that hard. Dogs aren't picky. We've also got the desert wind here. We need to talk with Nora, who I'm pretty sure is Lee's wife. Maybe we can give her an egg. Maybe we can give her an egg, and maybe we can take her from Lee, our current nemesis. Also, the fountain water is back to being all full of poo. Gross. Let's see if we can't bump into her on the way up to the church. Nora! I've got some charm and a strong body for you. Let's try and impress her with our arm stretcher. Yeah. She's gonna be so impressed with how high we're holding this arm stretcher.
Can I help you?
She spooked me.
Yes! Infect!
Oh, that's simple. All you need is...
Wait, Nora!
Minister.
Don't you fucking dare, Lee. I swear to... I am this close to busting my shotgun in your mouth.
I've heard what's going on, Nora. You cannot help with this corrupted project.
What? Why not?
But...
Nora, you became a missionary.
Silence!
I'm going to say on this time.
Silence!
Minister Lee...
That's stupid! There's nothing dangerous about generators!
Generators are just a type of relic that we dig up from the ruins. On one hand, they can give us power, and I am truly thankful for it. But they can also be utilized for war. I've seen my family install generators directly into armored planes. Now, I'm not naive enough to think that we don't need any weapons at all, but after 300 years of darkness, it makes me mad that the first thing we do once we get back on our feet is start shooting each other.
It's because... Oh, look, I've got a right to do so because I crafted the gun.
All right, no worries. We'll figure out another way.
No, I think the minister is wrong in this instance.
Finally!
I know you're doing this for the benefit of Portia. Petra's missing piece is a gearbox device. I'll go tell her about it. You just wait for the diagram.
Thank you. Is this okay?
Don't worry. The minister will come around once he sees the result.
Fuck him. Oh, by the way, while I'm here, Lee, I've got something for you. I know it's my birthday and all, but I got you this gift and I couldn't help but it just reminded me of you. Just every element about this, just your eyes, your hair, whatever comes out of your mouth. I just have this gift that I just want you to have.
It's terrible.
And fuck you!
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you click here, you'll find my time at Portia. Sorry, everybody watching the stream, by the way. This is just me making YouTube content, by the way. If anyone wants to talk to me while I make it, they're welcome to, but at the same time, I'm just making YouTube content. Up here, you're going to find the playlist for my time at Portia. Up here, you'll probably find something else I think you'll like. Down here's going to be a little doodad asking you to subscribe. If you do that, I'd really appreciate it. And of course, on my channel, since it's so small, your click actually makes a difference. Feel free to drop a comment, feel free to drop a like, and I will see you in the next video. when I make it. Bye bye.